Okay.
Whoa. That should not have had a flash.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of Legends Old Republic. I almost said Legends of the Hidden Temple. Wow, I'm off to a great start.
Damn.
Quick,
Fire.
quick, everyone take your teams from Legends of the Hidden Temple. I call Silver Snakes. Anyway, I'm your host, JMKitsune, and this is the last episode of the year 2024. You're seeing it in the middle of February. Congrats, time travel's weird. Last time on our lovely story, things happened, most of which the entire group was so enamored with, we kind of didn't want to do the other part of the story. We wanted to just focus on that for an entire 4-hour session, but we didn't. And it's a regret we're all going to live with. One day we'll have a sapphic episode only where the rest of us just sit there watching and eat popcorn. But until that time, come to you with another episode, as always, on your Sunday. Ugh. Anyway, previously, after reconnecting fully, the group shared the intel they had gathered thus far. Hesper, learning that the Wookie who worked for Jafan was using the Gall City dueling arena to fight locals and others. And the others informing her that the that night the bartenders of the Grove Cantina were calling them back to have a bit of a discussion about the situation in the city and potentially information that will help them towards liberating the moon. Deciding that the group needed to spend the day killing time, as well as just not sitting around drawing too much attention to themselves, they inevitably decided to leave the cantina and go about their day in the city. After some encouragement from Ragnar, Rane and Bombyx took their leave and went on a bit of shopping spree. The two share some time together, opening up, becoming closer as friends, and sharing some vulnerable truths that they neither have shared with anyone until now, giving both women a chance to connect, and in that connection, feel something that they both desperately needed. The knowledge that someone else saw worth in them, as well as gave compassion without expectation of anything in return. And trust us, we all loved watching it. You guys couldn't see the chat, but it blew up. On the other side of the city, however, Bel, Hesper, Kairi, Ragnar, and Sami took their time and headed south to where Hesper found the dueling arena. Discovered that within, a hut named Turia had been running a fighting pit where the wealthy were profiting off the suffering of those who challenged Turia's fighters. Something about it stirred a frustration, anger, and deep-seated negative feelings in both Bel and Ragnar, inevitably being felt by the others three as well. Bel volunteered himself alongside Sami and Ragnar into joining the pit. Once they were inside, trio show off a bit, demonstrating not only their skill in fighting, but also that those who fight for Turia aren't as great as they looked. While this is happening, though, someone else in the party took advantage of the betting system, coming out of it far richer than she entered, leaving the arena a very rich woman. Kairi had the chance to ensure a amicable relationship with the hut, Turia, potentially risking their ire by shortchanging the house gratuity percentage that she was supposed to give for all her winnings. Though, after some quick thinking by Bel, she amended her decision. Once they had left, they were heading out back into the city, knowing they had a few more hours to kill before they would be meeting with the bartenders, which I completely forgot their names for the last second. Kandra and Rix. How did I forget that? Anyway, so we find our heroes mulling through the city, counting their credits, licking a bit of their wounds, but overall proud of themselves. but they had earned the right to have a death match with one of Jafan's fighters, the Wookie Adar, which would happen tomorrow afternoon. And we find ourselves with the 5 leaving the arena. What are they doing with their new riches and, I guess you could say, fame?
What time in the day is it current?
The time you guys finish your bouts and all that, I would say mid to late afternoon. I would say it took you guys about like maybe 3 or 4 hours in the arena.
Okay.
You got to take into account like getting to that part of the city, learning about the arenas internally, signing up for the fights, all the fights, and then the holy shit, Kyrie, let's not start a problem.
Listen, and a problem wasn't started.
It was very close.
Well,
So again,
we like to dabble in trouble.
We'll say that it's about mid to late afternoon.
Okay.
The other 2 are still on their date. If that helps.
Bel will suggest everyone to at least I know Bel asked, is there an accommodation? And we were allowed to get rooms on the Huts tab. DM?
Sorry, I thought you were talking to the group. Yes, the hut will be paying for the accommodations that you guys find. All you need to do is let wherever you stay know that Toria will be covering the costs.
Ugh.
So you can pick any kind of lodging for the night in the city.
Okay.
Pick the 4 seasons. Pick the 4 seasons.
Go to Hamptons.
The Ritz-Carlton, if you will.
Bel will ask to the group. So are you feeling like staying somewhere low profile, mid, or high profile?
You're not seriously taking that Hut's offer, are you?
For the object of keeping up appearances? Yes, I am.
If we're going to do that, I'd at least like to keep into higher end territory. I feel if we went to somewhere that we would all be more comfortable in, they wouldn't be if we say his name around there.
You're not seriously agreeing to this.
I mean, I haven't seen anything better than tattoos. So
I would rather not associate my name with his, but I see where Bel is coming from with this. Unfortunately, we can't slink into the background. We just single-handedly decimated an entire arena's worth of fighters. There is no hiding anymore.
Not to mention, if we reject his offer, what if he gets offended?
Ragnar's going to look over at Sami and say, it doesn't sit well with me either. Genuinely, if I can afford it, I'm going to try to buy my own room.
None of this feels right at all.
No.
Doesn't.
Fine, I'll let you all decide where we're staying tonight. Anyone who can see can tell that Sami is not happy right now.
I mean, I'll go with you, Sami, wherever you want to go.
Well, it seems I'm outvoted here.
We're still discussing.
Yeah.
Above table.
Yes.
Do we have to go to the same location, or can we sleep in separate lodging? Is that going to be an issue?
I don't see why it would be an issue.
Okay.
Like, all that was said was that wherever you go, if you use the hut's name, you won't get a bill. That was all that was said. It's kind of one of those, like, good example, when a mob boss kind of likes you, they're just like, hey, we'll cover that person's dinner. No, let them eat what they want. It's on us. That's the gist of the scene. You guys impressed the hut, so the hut's like, no, because you're going to give me a death match tomorrow, don't worry about paying for your lodging the night of. That being said, if you guys paid it for yourselves, by the time he found out, it'd be the next day anyway, and the day of the fight, so you guys could deal with it then. What's he gonna do? Force you to take his money?
I mean, I'll take more if that's what he's offering.
You've done enough to that man's money.
Something tells me that man still has more.
Literally, what if I just, hear me out. What if I just overthrow him? Just,
Just remember, this is the reason this is called the Hut Cartel.
God.
It's going to be called the Kyrie Cartel in about 5 minutes.
On our walk around, or wherever we're discussing this, hopefully not directly in front of the.
No. We ended the episode with you guys leaving the arena and heading back into the city.
Okay, so just somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
Ragnar would love to talk this over with the group.
Well, just a reminder
eventually,
that the other two are still up on their date somewhere, so you are still missing 2 people.
Yeah.
And they have no idea what you guys did.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
All they know is they'll be like, oh, we're going on a date. Have fun, you guys. And you guys were like, yeah, have fun. You guys are like, oh, how do we tell them?
On their way back to the cantina, they're going to be hearing like whispers around town about the death match that's happening the next day.
I mean, you're not wrong. But we'll get to that in a minute when you guys are done with what you guys are doing.
Also, off table, I'm not meaning to be difficult.
No,
Sami had the bomb dropped on her that her people get enslaved by the huts, and she's expected to just be okay with it.
I wasn't there at that point.
Yeah.
Some of the group told Sami, hey, by the way, stop being
felt the need to tell her, you should be careful, the huts enslave your people, and expect her to not react to that.
Even if it was my cartel, I wouldn't enslave anybody. You know?
So yeah, that's why she's a little abrasive about Toria's offer.
It's a valid reaction too.
Yeah.
Completely
On top
valid.
of also being a Jedi who is here to try to help the people. It's just all leaving a very bad taste in her mouth, but she also knows that she's outnumbered here. So her opinion doesn't really matter at this point.
Personally, I'd like to get inside at the very least. I'm unfortunately hungry and thirsty again.
You gonna hit
We
on the
should
bartender?
probably get some food.
I feel like I've given them enough grief today.
So you're gonna look for some other place to go to munch? Or would you like to go back to the cantina?
I'll leave that to the group. You just hear Ragnar's stomach growl again. Just deep rumble. Just.
Bel will definitely look to Ragnar. Just like, how many times a day do you get up?
Don't you think that's kind of a private question?
You heard that, right? Like,
You just hear a.
I'm sorry,
Was
that
that him or the
phrase that's
stomach?
not common.
That was his stomach. That was his
Okay.
stomach.
It's like, you've got your helmet on. I don't know if that was you or your stomach.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. And he takes his helmet off. Sorry. Shit. That was my stomach. Sorry. And to answer your question, a lot.
Noted.
Gotta keep those muscles maintained.
Calories.
Protein.
Too many. 3,000 a day, upwards of 276 grams of protein, depending on your body weight. Closer to 300. Well, for me, closer to 3.
This man wakes up and chews on Creed's powder. No liquor, just chews on it.
You know, I think a spot of grub sounds. Could Bel have a look around and see what's mid-profile? Like, not exactly like spit and sawdust cantina, but not exactly
Hole in the wall.
Not exactly hole in the wall, but not exactly like Dorsia, you know?
Yeah, roll a investigation or perception, whichever you prefer.
I'll take perception, I think. Yeah, perception.
Only because you're specifically looking for something.
That is a 17.
All right. While you guys are walking and talking, Bel's keeping an eye out for a good place to like feed the beast. Take that how you will. The looks made, I think, were applicable.
So that's a future design in the merch store, ladies and gentlemen. But it's like a like the most cartoonishly chaos-likely drawn picture of like Ragnar gobbling down an entire goddamn buffet.
Feed the beast. A cereal brought to you by this Star Wars crew.
Well, looks like I have a project to work on this Christmas break.
Would it be fruity or would it be like a whole grain type thing?
I'm not sure.
Anyway,
Whole grains. He's got to get his macros.
Everyone knows the base of the food pyramid is whole grain.
You mean the base is Ragnar?
Yes.
He's holding the food pyramid.
It's our version of Atlas holding up the world. It's Ragnar holding up the food pyramid.
with Mandalore's ass.
What is the?
That is Mandalore's ass.
What's the diagram? The human diagram? You know?
Oh, the Vitruvian man.
drawing? Yes.
The Vitruvian man.
That.
I genuinely need this as a shirt. I genuinely need to wear this as a shirt.
For the record,
Please
pyramid.
notes so I know what to draw this winter.
For the record, everyone watching, we do not objectify Ragnar lightly. We do it knowing full well that if we ever cross a line, we will be told.
As goes
Then we'll
the same
double
for
down.
Any other character.
We do it in jest and with lighthearted ribbing. But yeah, we'll say it about
I
like
just know that real life Ragnar would be running around like Jack Sparrow, avoiding everyone, screaming.
I actually made that meme.
Um,
Remember?
Bel, to answer your question, I would say after like 20 minutes, you find a cozy spot that would be fitting your wishes. You do it to leave the southern section of the city and head back towards like downtown to find what you're looking for. But once you find it, you point it out to the others and be like, "Hey,
This looks promising.
This was fine.
But what's the foot traffic like at the moment?
interior or like around the area itself?"
Yes.
Which one are you looking like for more of that? That way I can answer you directly versus just vaguely.
No, I just wanted to answer that just to give you a little bit of grief. Interior.
Okay, the interior. Okay. Again, it's late. It's mid to late afternoon, so this is where like a shift change has happened for the workers. So there's more people in there. For those who are taking notes at home, the place is called the Dancing Dewback. I knew someone was going to ask, so I said, "Fuck it, we'll have a name ready." On the outside of the wall, on the outside of the establishment, it is decorated the way you would imagine most taverns would be in Star Wars, not cantina style, but like just a tavern. Mm-hmm. Interior, there's a droid barkeeper who rolls up to you upon entering and asks if you will be wanting to sit at the bar or if you would be like to have a table for your group.
Do you have any booths available?
And like a typicals for those, imagine this home, like 50s malt shop waitress. That's what the droid kind of resembles to you guys. Looks around and goes, "Oh yeah, I can see you guys over here. How many of you will there be? Just the 5?
Just the 5. Maybe 2 more later on.
Fair enough, hon. Come follow me." And she kind of wheels away from you guys towards the back of the bar. The booth is fairly large. Like, we'll say, for those who live in America and those who have been to a Denny's, it's like the Denny's corner booth that everyone wants at 3 a.m. because it's far from the rest of the restaurant, but in and enough where you can people gaze at everyone else at 3 a.m. when they're drunk off their ass eating Denny's at the worst time to be at Denny's. As you all get,
you talking about? That's the best time to be at Denny's.
No, worse for them because they don't want to be there.
They're
the ones who are going to start a fight at Denny's at 3 a.m. and you get to watch the fight from your booth. As you all sit down, the droid goes, what can I get you guys set off? We got some arisa, Eope brisket, blue milk, and Jawa beer today. Anything in particular, or you still going to think about it while I go get you guys ready?
I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking that brisket.
Yes.
And picture of blue milk.
Blue milk and a brisket. Anything for the rest of you?
Got any jet juice?
Gotta check some ID.
Do I really look that young?
Honey, you look 15.
Damn.
Oh jeez.
That's crazy.
You are talking to a droid. Remember, droids don't exactly have like the same.
Takes out her ID.
Checks it. you hear like a little whirling as her eyes glow to scan it. Huh, from Batu, huh?
Yeah.
Had a counterpart from there. Said it was muggy. Moisture in the air. Got all up in her servos.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty humid out there.
Yeah.
2 suns, kind of hot.
The droid just kind of like looks off into the distance, imagining a 2-sun world. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm good with that. Nope, I'm good. Anyway, yeah, we'll get you some jet juice. Would you like it in a shot glass, a pint? How much do you want?
Pint.
Well, aren't you just adventurous? What about the rest of you? Looking to Sami, Ragnar, and Kyrie.
Sami shakes her head. She doesn't want anything.
Okay. No problem. If you change your mind, let me know, hon.
As much meat as you can physically give me. And
Fucking Ron Swansoning this bitch.
Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. I'm gonna stop you there.
stop. I think what you heard me say was give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I really meant was give me all the bacon and eggs you have.
Just out
You
of curiosity,
understand me,
before I
son?
continue, were you saying that in table or off table?
That the whole Ron Swanson bit was off table, but
Okay.
Ragnar actually wants like a big platter of meat.
Okay, just making sure before I continue the bit, then you'd be like, that's not what he actually said.
No, 2 big platters of meat, one for the table, one for Ragnar, and then he says a pitcher of some strong beer.
All right, a pitcher of Jawa beer and 2 helpings of brisket for the strapping young man. What about you, hun, looking at Kyrie? What are you gonna get?
Something strong, top shelf. And then I'll take a side of eggs.
Sounds like a plan. Gotta check your ID, too.
He just slides it over.
Looks at the card, scans it. Alright, sounds pretty good. I'll be back with your orders shortly. If anything else comes up you need, just call me on over and I'll be with you quick as I can. Enjoy the wait. She kind of rolls off, leaving you to discuss your whatever.
Bel will look over to Sami and can clearly tell upset, likely quite angry.
Mm-hmm.
She's containing it pretty well, though, right now.
Her Leku were floating like Super Saiyan hair.
And I'm just debating whether Bel is going to do this telepathically or out in the open. So let's roll to see what happens. Okay. Out in the open. Sami, I'm not going to ask if everything is okay, but if you need to talk about something, by all means.
There's nothing to discuss. We should just focus on our mission. Do this fight tomorrow. Do the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Until this planet is free.
Well, I'm not going to push, but if you need to about anything. I can't speak for one, but I'm only around if
You keep cutting in and out for me, my dude. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. Sorry. Get over here. You.
Bel grabs Sadie, pulls her closer. Listen, you little shit. I'm trying to talk to you.
Mitch reaches through the internet and grabs me by the headset.
Listen here, you little shit. Well, I can't speak for everyone here, but if you ever need to talk about anything, you can always find me.
She'll just give you a quiet nod. You're just gonna take her lightsaber off her belt. She has a little toolkit she keeps with her too. She's just gonna tinker with the lightsaber a little. Yes, the safety's on. I'm not gonna ignite the fucking lightsaber inside the goddamn restaurant. But she's sorry, she's not in the mood to talk anymore.
Fair.
Hold on. Kyrie, since you've won all your winnings and all that, you haven't really had a chance to really tell the others since, you guys kind of bailed as quickly as you could. Where have you put all your winnings?
Oh man,
'Cause that's
why
all-
you gotta ask?
No, I'm only asking because, credits are kind of, hefty after
They're
a while.
kinda hefty.
So I'm kind of just I'm just going, how is Kyrie just being walking around with that much in her pockets? Listen, you made your bed. You gotta lay in it.
Why you gotta make me carry things? Why can't we just put it on my Star Wars debit card?
You think there's debit in the Outer Rim? Come on.
If Batman can have a credit card, damn it, so can I.
We don't talk about the Clooney Batman, okay?
We in this household, we watch Clooney Batman at least twice a year.
It's bad enough you have bat nipples.
Who said? Anyway, enough about my business.
But no, it's legitimate. More question of
No, it's a great question.
Yeah, because there's that layer of it's like when someone wins the lottery, they're not gonna say nothing, but there's signs.
All the credits are under my bed. I wouldn't say nothing, but there would be signs.
But no, in this instance, you haven't had a chance to go anywhere. That you're carrying it all with you.
God, I feel like it's in my backpack and it's heavy. It sucks. But my business is my business, and that's coming home with me.
Since it's in your backpack and you've all sat down, I do need you to roll a Are you trying to keep it quiet? How much you have?
You gonna make me roll a clink clank roll right now?
More or less.
God damn it, Kitsune.
Again,
This is the biggest fucking backpack I've ever seen.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is last week you made your bed. I'm just gonna make sure you lay in it.
The zipper is crying for help on this backpack right now.
And remember, there's no bag of holding in Star Wars.
I was about to say, this is
know.
3 million credits. How the fuck is it in
No, it's
your
only
backpack?
1 mil, remember?
Yeah,
I got
remember.
heavily taxed.
But the point is, thankfully though, in Star Wars, there are different credits for different values.
Okay.
No, it's not 1 mil, it's 2.9.
No, but remember, I had to, because I'm only level 2. We've settled for 1 mil is what I've got in my pockets.
Yeah, she paid a hefty gratuity.
Yeah, well, we haven't made it back on the ship, but you're gonna get a band, so don't even.
A band.
Okay, you're carrying your amount. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm carrying my amount.
Yeah,
We're gonna,
okay.
yeah.
But no,
Sorry, I misunderstood that. That's on me.
Yeah. No, but are you trying to hide from the rest of the group how many credits you walked out with?
I mean, I'm trying to be. Hide is such a strong word, but I am trying to be quiet about it because, once again, my business is my business.
Then I would just say I would say just roll a stealth then.
All right, Slay, I'm good at that.
The only one that really knows anything is Hesper, because Hesper was right next to you the whole time, and Hesper's probably just giving you a side eye
All right, this is not a good start. I've rolled a 12.
That means what's Bel, Sami, in Ragnar's perceptions.
You
I'm gonna
beat
shit
Ragnar's.
myself.
Because,
17 passive for Bel.
oh shit, Bel noticed.
Uh-huh.
I'm imagining since Hesper already knows, she's not exactly, like, caring much enough to pay attention, or is Hesper going to be like, what's in the bag?
Sami has a passive of 12.
Meet and beat.
She's not exactly like what's in the bag, because she's like,
She knows what's in the bag.
she knows. She knows. She's like, nice.
And how did Ragnar do?
Oh, his passive is a 9. He doesn't.
Okay, yeah, so only Sami and Bel noticed the
It's
clink, clink.
one blind eye.
The man's waiting for food. You cannot blame him. His stomach is in control of the situation.
Yeah.
But no, Sami and Bel and Hesper are very keenly aware that the bag you just laid down made a loud cling, 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 cling.
Sami will pause with tinkering with her saber and look over, but will just quietly go back to tinkering on her saber. She's just like, I'm gonna address that later.
Hesper will turn to Kyrie and say, hey, next time, invite me. She'll just drink her drink.
I will also just. Sorry.
I rolled to see if Bel would say anything.
And
Below a 10 would not. Above a 10 would. I got a natural 20.
oh no.
Papa, no!
jeez.
Papa, no! Papa, stop!
Dad has questions
Daddy,
about
chill.
Papa, can you hear me?
So, Bel will actually like not turn the head, but full on turn the entire body.
oh shit. Not the
And-
whole body.
And
Not
do
the
a
whole.
The dad bod is facing you now.
Kyrie, did you just out of curiosity, how much did you win?
Oh, that's true. We helped her with the fucking fee, but we don't actually know how much she won.
You have no clue. So Sammy's probably like, wait. Oh shit.
She will pause a moment as she overhears us and look to Kyrie.
Everyone's up in my shit right now.
You made your bed.
It's a very, very expensive bed with Egyptian cotton.
Yeah, and it's in the guest room. That's not my everyday bed, so get off. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse. She's just gonna be like, she's gonna take a sip of her drink, do a little swirl, and go, I made a few credits.
How much?
Okay, wait. Because Hesper was around for the whole betting thing, Hesper knows exactly how much Kyrie made.
Yeah.
Are you laughing out loud, or is that just
She is laughing out loud.
Okay.
Attention is drawn to Hesper. Hesper,
Yeah.
how much did she make?
Hang on.
She's gonna
Can I
look
s-
at Kyrie. She's gonna look at Kyrie and then look at Bel and go, she won a few credits.
Baby girl could kiss you on the mouth.
Speaking of kissing on the mouth, meanwhile, across the city. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
Kyrie,
Belle.
I think
Hesper. No, I'm just kidding.
Donkey.
Okay.
I think as you made bets on us, I think it's only fair that we have a right to know how much you made.
I would agree to that. I would agree to that if it was our money. But see, the thing is, it's not our money. It's my money.
Kyrie, you're grounded.
Why?
Just a pause. I was waiting for the dad voice of Kyrie, you're grounded. Give me your money and go to your room without dinner.
Walks away, dude.
That may be true, but you also involved us in does the air quotes your money when you tried to skim a hut.
And then it was quickly dealt with. I did the right thing. I do air quotes for right thing.
Please may I inquire politely how much you made?
You may. I may politely not answer.
You know,
If you're so curious, she puts the backpack on the table, okay? And she kind of gives a head nod where you like can come over and look inside the bag.
You're in a booth, so you don't have to go that far. You could technically just lean forward and look into it.
I will actually, yeah, Bel will definitely stealthily open the bag and look in and
roll a stealth. You said stealthily.
That's fine. 19.
Okay.
Oh, what?
You are able to do so without anyone else in the bar pulling attention based on the fact that you're opening a big bag of money. If this was a drug deal, it'd be interesting to see how it goes.
We could try that later.
So, this bag bursting at the seams.
The zippers are crying for help.
I would say, based on the fact that you said it's a backpack.
Yeah.
Based on a normal sized backpack, Bel, there is no room to put anything else in there. And closing it is do you remember back when we were kids in high school and we had those textbooks and you could fit them all in there, but your zipper was always going to be this may be the last time we close for you. You better get this right. That's the level of credits that are in this backpack.
With my mercenary background, could I estimate how much is in there currently?
I would say... Question. And because that good question deserves a good answer, I would say... Give me a... Give me an intelligence. With advantage. Just a straight with advantage.
That's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
I could take a picture if you'd like.
No, I believe you. It's just one of those you're doing good already.
I'm gonna eat your dice and absorb.
You're doing well in the first half of the episode, knowing what half 2 is gonna be. I would say not the exact number, because obviously you can't see every credit in there.
Mm-hmm.
But staring at it for as long as you are, you can get a ballpark that's within 100 to 250,000 credits, in that ballpark frame.
He just looks and goes, tries the zip, but did anyone else do that technique where they just kind of gently pulled on the zips to kind of give it that little bit more room to close it?
Always.
Does that. Looks to Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take back my bag, dog.
Looks at Kari. You don't see the eyes, but you could definitely tell. Says nothing, but just looks away in that dad disappointment.
Curiosity, is that the most money Bel's ever seen in one spot?
None that wasn't part of a job.
If I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there are signs.
There
Yeah.
will be signs.
Belle
Why are
has
you
seen-
disappointed in me?
Belle has seen that amount of money, but that's always like, that's money he's transporting.
It's never been his.
No.
Okay.
Congratulations on your winnings, Kyrie. There was a little, tiny bit of venom.
For the sake of pacing, we'll use this chance for, as you guys are discussing all this, we're going to quickly cut over to someone else really quick. Over in the shopping district, we have two people that we haven't seen yet. They finished their shopping and they went to get lunch. What did the Bombyx and Rane do after their meal? Listen, I need to know how this date ends, so I was going, okay, when can I cut into these two?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Did not mean to do that.
We'll say,
I would say that
for brevity, we'll say that you guys just finished your meal. Whatever it was.
hold for
What's
Hold
your
for a
instinct, baby girl?
hold for a roll.
How was the meal? Rolls a d20. Food poisoning.
So I rolled to see who'd pay.
Oh, jeez.
Odd was Rane, even was Bombyx, and Miss Rane just paid for the meal.
Since it was a sit-down
You know
restaurant,
what? I like that.
it was a sit-down restaurant, and it was like, a full meal. I'd say that it cost Rane 150 credits combined, including
Okay.
including the tip.
Okay.
You're treating
Second.
her. It's going to be a nice meal.
Oh yeah.
Well, she
Oh,
probably
yeah.
got wine drunk.
Are we drunk right now?
You know what?
Wait,
Hold on.
con saves?
I mean, if you guys drank anything alcoholic,
I
Girl, what
didn't
did
do
you
a
get?
con save.
are you two,
Oh no!
are you two day drunk?
I rolled to see the higher the number, the drunker she is. I rolled a 15.
Oh,
Okay. And
I interpreted in my brain the opposite. So the lower it is, the more drunk Bombyx is, and I got a 3. So
the sapphic duo has gotten day drunk while the other group got physically violent. That's great. I love the dynamic of you guys.
Uh-huh. I also feel like maybe they punched people at one point. Just a little bit of
brawl.
crime. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of crime.
Just a little bit.
Actually, can I retcon the fact that Rane paid? If there's a little bit of crime, they definitely didn't pay. They definitely just left. Because Rane's drunk. She's not paying attention to the fact that she has to pay that bill.
Okay, if that's
No,
the
that's
case,
true.
you're gonna have to do.
Well, I feel like the crime would be outside of the.
But no, to
know,
skip out on a
no.
bill, you both have to roll a stealth at disadvantage because you're drunk.
Mm.
No, I honestly, honest to God, my instinct is that they left, like they had enjoyed the meal, paid for it, left, and then found someone that said
it.
something they didn't like, and
Yes.
they punched that person,
I
and then
agree
like
with that.
bolted.
So Rane
I
is
agree.
paying for the bill?
Yes,
Okay.
Rane did pay. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I think too, the thing that was said would probably be about the fights. Like, because early,
Like
we're hearing
word
whispering.
spread?
Well,
Yeah, like, word
they're also
spread.
they're televised, so you guys could have just saw the end of them.
Wait, imagine we watched the fight
No,
while we
no,
were
like
getting
no. You guys would have came out and saw the end of it because
saw the end of the fight.
Yeah, you guys would have
Okay.
saw the three of them.
And someone said something about Ragnar.
Yes.
So then Rane
Okay.
punched him,
Hmm.
but her, them,
It's,
and Bombyx doubled down.
if that's the case, both of you need to roll an attack roll. Because again, you guys are drunk, so you gotta be at disadvantage how you're swinging here.
Oh, really? Is it disadvantage?
Yeah, we don't know how good your faculties are.
Okay. LOL. Okay. It can only go down from a 19.
She says.
Oh, a 12. That's not terrible in terms of the realms of disadvantage.
My first roll was a 4, and then I got a 5.
So wait,
So
what are the two numbers?
So you got a 4.
a 4 and then a 5.
Okay, and what did you get, Bombyx?
I rolled a 19 and then a 12. So 12.
So the comment made is you guys are drunkenly coming out of the restaurant, enjoying yourselves, a bit giggly and happy that you guys have, had your date, had a good meal. You're happy drunk. You stumble upon one of the view screens that are showing the arena fights, and at first, Rane, I need you to make an intelligence check really quick.
This is gonna be really
Nat
funny.
20.
You instantly recognize your friends on the screen.
Is that's why are they on? Look at the screen.
Oh my
them.
god.
They're fighting.
What
I
Is
told him not to fight.
What you guys are witnessing is Ragnar unloading his Gatling gun while Sami force punches some guy across a room, and Bel throwing their blade to an older man's throat, telling him to surrender. Like, you're seeing a cacophony of clips from a fight, and you're just going, those fuckers are fighting.
They
Okay,
fought
can
without us.
Can I just say this scene from someone who like works in film and like understands that, if you just take this scene and punch it into when the fight was first happening, this is funny as hell.
Oh yeah, like
This is
timing-wise,
so funny.
timing-wise,
This is great.
they are now heading to the restaurant as you guys, like, a little after you guys left, so we're playing catch-up to, like, meet you where they are. But yeah, you guys are watching
love
the
this.
highlights of their fights and realizing they just beat the top fighters for the dueling arenas. And there's a crowd watching and someone going, oh, fucking newcomers show up and just start fighting. Also, who is this fuck pretending to be a Mandalorian? Who the fuck's he think he is?
Excuse me?
Guy turns and looks at you. What? Look at
Say that again?
Guy thinks he's a fucking Mandalorian. Oh, look at me. I got some fancy armor. I can pretend I'm a Mandalorian. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure you spoke dumbass. That's kind of interesting that you speak it fluently.
Is this where you swing at him?
Yes.
Well, because what you rolled, you do miss both times.
Yeah, it's fine. She's drunk. It's okay.
I feel like she
As-
misses both times, and Bombyx like
Hold on.
slings her arm over her shoulder. Oh, are you
No,
gonna...
yeah, no, because you both rolled. You miss both times, and he goes, oh, what the fuck, bitch? All I did was insult some drunkard who thinks he can fight. What is it, your husband or something? Cutting to Bombyx, who did roll high enough, you actually get a clean shot on him. Because it's just a punch, and you did beat their AC, you get a clean, like, advantage to clock him across the jaw as he's mid-speaking.
Great.
I need you to
She
roll. I
just
need you to
goes-
roll damage for an unarmed strike.
How much is that?
If I'm unarmed strikes, I think it's just like your.
It's like a D4.
Yeah, I think it's a D4 plus your strength.
Hang on, let me see if it's.
Yeah,
wait.
It should be a
Oh, I don't
flat
even know.
kinetic.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's a 1 plus your strength modifier.
On what?
What's your strength mod?
I mean, like what dice do I
No,
roll?
it's a 1 plus your strength modifier because it's just you punching.
Oh, it's just literally a.
yeah,
okay.
it's a 1 plus your
What
strength
the
modifier.
hell is my strength mod?
So I'm like, wait, hold
Well,
on.
it says I have a +4 for unarmed strike.
So then you have a plus. Then there you go.
Okay. LOL. That was funny.
So you watch Rane miss both swings and kind of stumble. The minute you hear the guy call her a bitch, you just go, okay, nope, boom, and it connects with his like. You know that part where your jaw connects to the rest of your skull? You click right there.
Yeah.
And you watch him just
Great.
stumble to the ground, and you kind of like shake your hand like, nope. And it's in that moment you realize this is why you don't use your fist.
I'm a little dainty girl.
Yeah.
Well, that's Selah. That's not Bombyx. Bombyx doesn't think like that. I think like that.
Either way, even if you're really strong, anyone who's been in a fight will tell you, full force clocking someone will hurt your wrist because your bones are fragile. So there's a reason why you can fracture your wrist if you punch someone, and it's called the lover's fracture, because of how many times someone will punch someone in a bar over a girl. It's called a lover's fracture when you punch someone hard in the face and you fracture your wrist. So yeah, you definitely just clocked him in the jaw. Your wrist hurts, but you're fine.
Mhm.
Did he
I feel
fall
like
to the
in her
ground?
drunken
he's down.
stupor.
Can I roll
Wait.
to like stomp on his stomach?
Okay. In addition to that, we're gonna make this spicy.
Oh
So
my
first, Bombyx is like, and that's how you punch somebody, and then goes down, grabs the guy by the back of his head, like tugging at his hair, not even in a practical way, just tugging at his hair to make it hurt, and picks him up. If
Okay.
you would like to kick him,
Can I try? Can I roll?
then
to
we
kick
gotta
him?
go. Then we gotta go.
You can, but because you're drunk and she's holding, it's just a flat. There is no advantage or disadvantage here.
Okay. Please, I'm begging.
This is just how hard it is.
No, this is to actually see if she still lands the hit.
An 11.
You just hit it.
Yes.
So
I
roll.
don't care.
What's your unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike is +3.
So there you go. You do 3 damage. This guy is like not coughing up blood, but
Coughing.
he's caught. The wind's been knocked out of him. You punched him hard enough in the jaw where he's like, I don't want to say you broke his jaw, but you definitely like. He's gonna have to see a dentist for this.
We knocked a few teeth
Right.
loose.
Yeah, you've knocked
Does
some
he
teeth
have
loose.
any teeth loose?
You know,
Those are mine.
Not that you can take him. Not that
No,
you can take.
th-
They're
to-
just
to
loose.
find out-
Not,
to find out if they're loose, you'd have to investigate. And I think you said you wanted to bail.
yeah.
I want his teeth.
You have to pry
We can
them
get
out.
someone else's teeth. It's okay.
Is anyone watching?
There's a crowd. You guys,
Okay.
you punched a guy in the middle of broad daylight. Yeah, you drew a crowd.
I want his teeth. Rane, this is like in character, but above table. Rane, I want his teeth.
We'll have plenty of time to get other people's teeth. Believe me.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, the crowd's kind of like
Yeah.
wondering what the fuck just happened. Someone's calling for the authorities.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
We're
We hear the word
We're going.
authorities and we bolt.
Yeah, no, you guys do roll a stealth to see if you guys can get at, like how you can blend in the crowd and get away from everything.
Oh no.
It's gonna be combined stealth check.
Okay.
Like
a
the DC,
19.
how much?
A 19.
Okay.
I have a +2 on myself, so 21.
How'd you do?
Baby girl, I rolled an 18 on the die and I have a +3 for stealth. Did we both
Combined,
hang
you
on,
guys.
I have
no,
to do this out. 18, 19, 20, 21. We both got 20.
19, 20, 21.
Combined, you guys beat the DC. You're able to like quickly get into the crowd, lose anyone trying to follow or find you, and after about, we'll say like 5, 10, 15 minutes of skirting down different streets, everything, you think you lost anyone looking for you, and you realize you probably should go find the others.
I feel like we're like stumbling, walking. Like we were the most sober when we were dashing away, but
Oh,
now
yeah.
that
Yep.
we realize that we're safe, we're like back to being not
N-
lucid. and
No,
we're, like,
I would say
laughing
that
and
entire
giggling.
incident sobered you guys up.
Okay. Oh no,
Okay.
but I want to be drunk.
No, because
Okay.
like just the idea of like, oh shit, we're not supposed to be found.
Okay.
And then the whole
Yeah.
running away, trying to not get caught, that would have definitely been a very sobering moment of, oh shit. We
shit.
may have fucked up more than the others did, because, yeah, they're on TV fighting. We just fought a civilian. We just beat the shit out of some random dude. We may be in trouble.
But we did it so well.
But we look good while doing it.
Exactly.
But no,
Anyway.
you guys do need to go find the others, and I remind you, because
Yeah.
it has been a while, you guys do have comm devices on you, so...
First of all, what a way to end a date. Beating men
Right.
up.
Dinner and a movie?
First of all.
Right?
No, dinner and a fight?
Dinner and a fight,
Dinner
and
and
not
a
only a fight,
fight.
fighting a man. Can we just? Anyway.
A man who insulted your blood.
Yep.
And insulted
Anyway.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like at that moment, Rane would definitely feel like super like happy and just like in a really, really good mood. But she would probably grab her comm and try to contact either are the comms like directly to one person or will it radio the whole group?
You guys, because you guys have been working together, you guys have set frequency. So, like, say you're trying to get a hold of Ragnar, it will go to Ragnar's, or you have Hesper's frequency. Like, you have each of their frequencies if you want to try them.
Okay. I think she would try Ragnar's frequency first,
Okay.
just out of instinct, just to see where they are, and see if they can get that way.
Okay. So, what do you say to him as you contact him?
I feel like she'd be like, Ragnar, where are you guys? We're down a street. Where are y'all? We have things to talk about because we've seen that you guys have been fighting.
Just out of
You just hear
curiosity.
sounds of eating.
But okay, just so everyone knows, the five of you at the table, you can hear what's coming out of Ragnar's comlink. So you just hear Rane cut in, Ragnar, where the fuck are you?
Oh shit.
So are you going to actually respond, or am I just going to hear you continue to eat? Because
He puts down his brisket and is gonna go if there's a quieter part of this bar. I'm imagining it's not too busy here.
It's around the dinner rush, so like it's busy, but not like, oh my god, everyone's fucking clamoring and drunk and partying. Everyone that's coming in
Okay.
here is like they're actually they're hungry from their shift. It's a bunch of people just who want to relax after a long day's work.
All right. He goes on. He's not going to get up from the table and just goes. Me to sit the two draw at the
Dancing
I have
do-back.
it written at the dancing do back. It's a bit because he knows they went into the shopping district. Would he know if it was south or north of where they are?
After how long you guys have been traveling today, you'd know that it's about 20 minutes south of where the shopping district is. Like a 20-minute walk.
We're about 20 minutes south of you guys, where you would be in the shopping district. Dancing do back.
oh, okay, we're going to discuss what we saw on TV though, because I specifically remember saying that you guys shouldn't have been fighting, specifically you. But we'll discuss that later.
We're also
he
going
just
to
hangs up.
discuss how you're.
He
Oh,
hangs up before you
We're
start
gonna
saying
discuss
anything.
Click.
Yep. They're about 20
she's-
and oh, go ahead.
He just goes to the group and says, "Oh, she's drunk as can be."
No, we're sober now. We've sobered up for
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
okay.
The running away sobered them up.
Okay, never mind. All right.
For sake of brevity, the 20 minutes passes and you guys watch as Bombyx and Rane. I would imagine Bombyx kind of just struts in normal, but Rane has a bit more purpose in her step. Looking for her brother, being a bit more like, where the fuck is he?
He goes, yeah, Rane goes right over and sits Like, you know that annoying sibling thing where like they sit way too freaking close and you're like, can you not? That's what Rane does. She literally sits almost on Ragnar and is like, so, how was the fighting?
He's drinking a beer.
She takes it. She's like, no. She goes to take it from him. I don't know if he'll let her, but she goes to take it from him so he stops drinking so he can.
He does that annoying brother thing that he holds onto it like really tight.
Give me a competing strength roll. I actually want to see who's the
You
stronger
both need to
sibling.
roll?
Both
Okay.
you both roll strength.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious to see where this goes.
You can say it first.
Okay. 14. He rolled low.
Damn, she is a 12.
Well, okay, you guys aren't trying to be forceful or hurt the other one, so no, 12 and 14 makes sense. Rane does get to pull it for a bit, and then Ragnar's like, no, this is mine. And eventually pulls it out of your hand.
Are you gonna answer my question?
It's
What is this, the Sith Inquisition?
he kills the beer, of course, and he goes, it was informative more than anything.
Informative. And that's when Rane will like address the rest of the group, like as if to be like, what did y'all learn?
Does Rane actually say, what did y'all learn?
She'll be like, informative. Does that mean you guys learned something?
Without looking up from her tinkering, Sami speaks up. We're fighting the Wookie tomorrow.
Oh,
The Wookie?
The Wookie.
Oh.
all right.
Do all of you get to take him on like you did in the
All of us.
earlier? Oh.
Are we included in that?
Yes.
How do we? Oh. So, okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right.
How were we roped into this?
We were asked. We were asked if, after the fight's conclusion, if we had any other fighters to compete with us, considering that it is a death match.
It's a what?
A death match.
It's a.
No holds barred. All of our weapons. Everything.
And you three willingly signed up for that. And the rest of you, the two of you signed up for that, gesturing to Hesper and
I'm
Kyrie.
going to.
And
Kyrie just kind of shrugs.
now you've roped us into this as well?
I mean,
You assumed that we would want to be included? I don't know. I can't speak for you. As she's like talking to Rane, she's like, I can't speak for you. You would rope me into this?
we didn't specify a number. We said we might have some people. They didn't ask us how many we would be bringing.
Rane is literally has this face and her hand is on her face. She's like, looks at, kind of gesturing to Ragnar, and she looks at him. She's like, you know that if you ever fight someone, I have to be there. You know this.
I just bought her a dress.
Fight
You're
me.
gonna. She might die before she gets to wear the dress.
Big brother lights up. You bought her little brother pipes up. You bought her a dress.
Completely
That is not
diverting from the
time to be
serious
talking about
In
what
topic.
she
addition
bought
to her
me.
closet, someone has to make sure we look good around here.
This is not the time to be talking about what you bought me because I also bought her pants and I'd like to see her in them.
This
But
is true.
We
She
also
bought me
get to hear
pants.
about your date.
She bought me pants, and now I might die before I get to wear the pants.
You're
And
not
she
going to
might die
die.
before she gets to wear her dress. It's tailored to her measurements.
It's
by the
tailored to
way.
her measurements?
It's tailored to
Oh
her
my
measurement.
gosh.
Hesper, do you want to get clothes?
I can get clothes?
You might die before you get to wear them, but we can buy it for you.
I said one thing before we left, and that was to not die. And you literally signed us up for death.
For a death match.
What is your problem?
While all this is going on, I need Sami to roll a dexterity check because of all the how good's her concentrating with all of this.
Oh God.
Because Sammy's already in a mood. She's playing with her lightsaber, and then there's the sibling bickering, Bombyx going off, Hesper going, I can get clothes.
Hello?
16.
Thankfully, you've had worse distractions.
Yeah.
But
At this, I'm literally like the audience can't see it, but I'm disassembling one of my lightsabers at my table for method acting. And like she's reached the point where it's just like a chassis and parts, and she's just kind of like holding her Kyber crystal in her hands and just staring at it, thinking. She's just like
roll a wisdom if you're holding the crystal.
Okay, let's fucking go. Oh, fuck me. 11, I guess.
Your
Is that a
crystal,
9? Yeah, that's a 9.
Your crystal has always been that shiny yellow, that like the sun that you love.
Uh-huh.
In this instance, for the first time in your life, actually, the crystal feels warm. In your grip, and as everything around you's going on, the heat starts to get more and more until you have to actually drop the crystal because it almost burns the inside of your hand.
Yeah, it just drops and clatters on the table.
Belle's been keeping half an eye on Sami, and sees that. Do I have an inkling of what might be happening?
Give me your lore. Party's still going back and forth. Siblings are starting to get angry.
17.
Based on what you know of her mood, and having watched her disassemble her saber and all that, it wasn't a mechanical failure. There was nothing wrong with the lightsaber. There was nothing wrong with anything Sami did with tools. That's fine. The crystal reacted to her emotional state. For those who are watching, a lightsaber crystal is like a sieve. What the Jedi pours into it, it collects. Unfortunately, like any sieve, eventually it reaches a point where it needs to unload the excess. All that frustration since the fighting pit, Sami has unknowingly been pouring in. Well, the crystal burnt her hand to be like, hey, you're angry. In a way, she got bit back by what she kind of was biting emotionally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Not in a it's bleeding way, but in a
no.
Hey, honey, don't take out your anger on me. I'm just a crystal. You take it out on them.
I'm just a crystal.
I'm just a shiny rock.
Now, Kyber crystals are sassy.
I don't know. Have you met some of them?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Bel, you're able to be like, uh-oh. Sammy's having a conversation with that crystal, and the crystal apparently had a witty retort at which she had no comeback.
Because it burned me, did I take any damage?
Not that bad of a burn.
Okay.
More like a
I have a nice little scar on my palm for a little bit.
Yeah, it's the shape of a lightning bolt now. I'll rehabilitate that image if it kills me.
Bel will kind
You're a
of.
Jedi, Sami. What?
I'm a what?
What?
I'm so sorry.
Bel will kind of look at this, not say anything because, in fear of possibly making it worse, because Bel knows to not overstep boundaries because he's no longer a Jedi, nor a master, nor Sami's master.
And also, he's been there before. He knows what that situation is.
It's probably best to leave it alone and let it decompress naturally. But it's definitely like watching the whole thing with Rane, but also like every now and then just looking over, just checking in on Sami.
Kyrie's like, oh god, Dad's not watching me anymore, thank god.
Dude, I'm fucking chilling. Sip, sip.
How does Sami, though, react to the, oh my god, my hand?
Like I said, like, she kind of drops the crystal and, like, lets it clatter on the table. Like, she didn't expect it to bite back. She's like, I don't know, maybe she's, like, also holding everything else in her hand. She just kind of drops everything.
Which definitely would draw the attention of everyone, because despite everyone talking, Sami's lightsaber in pieces definitely would draw attention, I would imagine. Or at least be, like, eye-catching.
Are you okay? She's gonna save her.
Yeah, I'm fine. She's gonna start trying to, like, reassemble the saber. Which I have to put this one back together myself. So, that fucking crystal, get in the hole. Sorry.
That's what she said.
That's what someone said.
I was gonna say, was that Sami or Paige?
That was Paige. That was Paige.
Sami was like, now listen to me here. I get it. You're mad at me. Get damn in the fucking hole. And you hear the little crystal. Don't you say that to me.
Yeah.
The voice of the
Like
crystal will be
that
played
she-
by Cousin It.
Yes. No, the voice of Sammy's crystal is played by Beaker.
I love that all of us just did a Beaker impression. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
That being said, for those at home, please fund Sesame Street and the Muppets for the love of God.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We need more silliness in our lives, please.
Yeah.
Don't make Elmo need to file unemployment. How's that?
Right?
You're gonna
Picture-
force a
picture that.
3-year-old on unemployment. How fucking dare you? Okay,
Don't
I'm sorry.
let
I'm gonna
Rocco win.
stop.
Don't let Rocco win.
Don't let Rocco win 2025.
Anyway, no. During the,
Yeah.
I would imagine this stops the argument,
Yeah.
Rane, to see that little outcome.
Yeah. I think that would like Rane would get to the point where she's like, she just calls the waitress over and she's like, "Give me something alcoholic, please."
The little droid rolls over. Oh, how you doing, hun? Nice to see the two more join these groups. They're really, really good. I'm imagining you're friends with them. You said you want some alcoholic?
Yes.
I'm gonna check some ID.
All right.
Takes it out, looks at it. Wait, is Rane wearing her helmet?
I thought
No.
Rane wasn't wearing any of her gear.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know how long before she put it back on after Ragnar gave it to her.
No, yeah, she's only wearing her gauntlets at
Okay,
this point.
just making sure. She checks the ID, looks at you. All right, anything specific or just whatever we have on tap?
Strongest you got.
Cuts a look to Kyrie. Ah, another one. All right. What about you, dear, looking to Bombyx? What would you be having tonight? This droid has no consistent accent, so don't judge with the fact that I'm going from like one to another. Don't even bother. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, you're living your life, and that's all that matters.
Vicariously through a droid.
Bombyx is just gonna like, she's like points to like order something, and then remembers like her wrist kind of hurts, and just goes, "A bag of ice."
I love that.
The droid kind of just looks you up and down. Okay. Not gonna ask questions if I don't want the answers. Be right back with your drink and your ice. Anything else for the rest of you? You guys doing all good? Ragnar, you still have meat. Don't you dare ask for more yet.
Well, he needs
She
another
brought
beer.
you more.
He did kill the beer, so he'll need another one.
Okay, the beer I can work with. But if you said more meat, the droid's gonna be like, listen, dude, we have to kill the EOB at this point. You're killing a stockpile.
Give me a glass of the hard stuff. I want to try that shit.
Hard stuff for you as well, all right, darling. Another beer for the man, and I'll be back in just a bit with all that. She rolls off, and
Compliments to the chef, by the way. This brisket's amazing.
you hear from
Very good.
the bar, 'cause it's not that far from the booth, a very deep guttural I know how to feed my people. You don't see who the chef is, but you do hear a deep, deep voice.
Just leans over.
Close enough. Welcome back, Dexter Jexter.
Just remember, Dexter and Ponkrell, the same species.
Yeah, and I have Ponkrell on my fucking desk right now, and I want to punch him. I just punched him.
The impulse won.
Yep.
To be fair, though, we all want to punch Ponkrell, so it's a vibe.
Yeah.
We'll sake for brevity. The droid comes back with your things. You guys get to continue drinking and eating. Sami fixes her lightsaber and successfully is able to make sure it turns back on correctly without drawing too much attention. Because, yeah, that'll probably get noticed if she was to activate it in the bar.
Yeah.
I'll
She's gonna test it later when there's nobody around, just to make sure she did it correctly.
All right, fair enough. We'll say that the time taken for Rane and Bombyx to show up, plus eating and just sitting around, gives you enough time for it to be closer to when you got to go back to the other cantina, meet with Rix and Kandra. Do you all wish to go there immediately, or do you want to like linger and not go right away?
Yeah, we could go immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ragnar doesn't want to waste their time.
Yeah.
Again, for the sake of brevity, we will say that you guys get there. Due to the fact you guys don't, want to get there too early, but also don't want to be like, loitering. You take your time walking, in which the twins kind of continue, not aggressively, but they do continue a bit with their whole, you got into a fight, listen, we're fine, Sami got hurt, but she's fine. Which of course elicits a probable glare from Rane, like you let her get hurt, kind of thing. Bombyx leaning into Sami. What's the other guy look like? Did you fuck him up too? Like, we saw clips, like, spill the deets.
By the way, Rane will, at the end of the kind of bickering, will say, "You did look pretty cool. I'll give you that."
Sami's chest puffs up like, you're damn right, we looked cool.
I punched dude in the
Bombyx
jaw.
is like grilling Sami for all the gory details. And she's like, I saw that force push, that was super cool. But she sounds like a bitch when she says it, because she sounds like a bitch, but
I'm just
really
sitting here. I'm just sitting here and thinking if you egging her about the fight and stuff is going to trigger something or not. So I'm thinking.
Oh.
Let's say, yeah, this is the first time someone's actually like never scolded Sami for like violence.
Yeah. Well, not that. I was thinking of something else. But she's still able to keep her temper in check.
Okay.
And she's just kind of answering Bombyx's questions and all that.
I would say also at this point, Bombyx and Rane, you notice Kyrie carrying a very heavy backpack on their way, and you're kind of like eyeballing it, but the others aren't saying anything, so kind of just like, okay, what the fuck's Kyrie got going on? Yeah, it's one of those like, if it's important, they'll tell us later.
Oh, I was gonna say Rane's a little nosy. She kind of
Come on, man. You just got my brother. Can I just eat my eggs?
Hold on. She's gonna look at Ragnar and she's gonna be like, "What's with the backpack?" She's not gonna ask Kyrie. She's gonna ask Ragnar and see.
Do I hear
He
her?
look,
Hold on.
he
First
look-
of all, Ragnar didn't see the backpack early because he was hungry and he was distracted. So he knows there's something, but he has no clue to the extent.
he just knows not to ask. He just goes, "Don't ask."
But I want to know.
Also, to
It
answer.
almost
Go ahead.
it almost started a fight earlier. Don't ask.
If Kyrie wants to hear, she would have to roll a perception to be like actively trying to eavesdrop.
I don't think I need to. I think well, no, I'm good.
You gonna ignore it?
Let's roll just to be safe. Just in case. What did you just say I needed to roll again? I'm
Perception.
so sorry. Perception. Nope. I'm dyslexic.
You mean list dexic?
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the conversation, but you hear more that Ragnar saying, "Hey, don't worry about it."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's like the gist of what you hear. So you're kind of like, okay, he's throwing her off my scent. Okay. So does Rane push it, or is she going to listen to Ragnar?
She's gonna look at the backpack. She wants to know, but she also doesn't want to have another argument with Ragnar. So she's like, she's looking at that backpack. She just kind of wants to know. She's curious, but she's also not gonna ask. She's so tired. She's so tired.
That makes sense. During all the time walking, you guys reach the cantina again. And you find that it's empty. Like, empty. And as you guys file in and look around, you don't see any clientele. You don't hear anyone in the kitchen. It's dead quiet. Yes, Sami, with the polite hand raised.
Can Sami reach out with the force to see if she senses any other presence nearby
By all
that she
means.
doesn't see? Just wisdom check?
Yep.
Natural fucking 20.
I don't know why, but when you did that, though, I also pictured just Sami like raising your hand to the group. Guys, you want me to check to see what's going on?
Yeah.
And
So
everyone's
that's a
being like-
20. That's a 22 total.
As you all get in, while your mood has been sour today, this place wasn't ever empty in the times you were here before, and you know that you're supposed to be here to meet someone, so not seeing anyone, you do get a little concerned, so you stretch out with the force, feel past the group, and notice surface things for them that you could tell just by walking with them long enough. You do sense two people out and back. What you can sense is they seem stressed. Do you wish to push further to sense more, or are you just going to go with the surface level?
You know what? Fuck it, we ball. I want to push a little further.
Roll again. Are you doing for both of them, or are you individually?
Both.
Okay.
That is 14 total.
You've always been taught not to press into someone's mind without permission. It's an invasion of privacy, and if you don't do it right, you can hurt the person you're prying into. In this moment, though, you do press a little more. And what you find is that one of them is worried for the other because one of them is hurt physically.
Y'all watch as Sami's head snaps in whatever direction she's sensing this, and she just bolts in that direction.
Bel is
Ragnar's
following.
behind. Yeah.
Painting the scene, it's like when a cat gets the zoomies.
Hesper downs her drink and starts running.
Sami, you said you're first, so you are able to leap over the bar into the back area, and you go down a hallway. You find a door that you've assumed they're behind. And once you open the door, you find... God Gotta flip the coin, see which one you're finding. Because there's 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Both of them want Ragnar. No, I'm kidding.
We should not have made this bargain.
Listen, if we can tie it into the rest of the series, we'll make a meme.
Yep.
You find Rix holding Kandra.
Oh, shit.
No.
She's not too badly injured, but you can tell that she was roughed up. Bruising on her face and just messed up hair and all that. Immediately, Rix notices you, Sami, and goes, "Oh God, thank God it's you."
What happened?
But she tries to say something, but Kandra throws her hand up and says, "It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It was my fault." And it is that point where everyone else catches up with you, Sami, and all they hear is, "It wasn't. It was my fault." That's all what the rest of you hear.
Kandra, what exactly happened?
She tries to dismiss the question. She tries putting her hands up, shaking her head. But now that they see all of you, Rix speaks up and says, "No, we need to tell them. They're here to help us anyway. They should know." And looks to you and says, "One of them came in here. He wanted his fee for the week. Kandra didn't have it quickly enough, and he got aggressive. He was going to take it out on me, but Kandra got in the way." And immediately Kandra goes, "For the record, no one hurts my girlfriend."
Yes. Lesbians confirmed. Sorry. Paige off table. Lesbians confirmed.
That's all you guys want to know is like, are they dating? That was the real point of the meeting was, okay, are these 2 dating?
And beat up Kandra. Question DM.
Answer.
Lore wise.
Yes.
Were force echoes acknowledged during the Old Republic?
Yeah. Like, you mean like psychometry?
Would Sami know how to try and access one if she wants to like walk around the bar to see if through the force she can sense or hear anything like a force echo? Try to get a better idea of what went down.
I would say, while she's never mastered the ability, she has been taught in how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say in this instance, because again, you're more like, you can do it in theory, but you're not like Quinlan Voss who can just pick up a cup and see Blu-ray 4K.
Yeah.
I would say to do that, roll me an investigation, but use your wisdom modifier instead.
Okay. Well, that sucks because my investigation's higher than my wisdom. Yeah, okay.
Well, because you're trying to use it through the force versus physically.
Yeah.
And also, after what you saw, you're trying to look for specific things. So you are trying to reach out and be like, okay, where can I find something?
Okay. I would imagine, like, as Kandra and stuff is talking, and as the group is like joining in to listen, Sami will kind of slip out and like try to see what she senses.
I'm just picturing Sami like melting between the group.
Oh, that's a 21.
Oh, my thing's not that great compared to my normal biscuit. You rolled a 21.
Listen! This could have gone very poorly.
I don't know. She seems very motivated.
Listen, somebody was hurt. So
her lesbians were hurt, and Sami's now violent.
Yes.
You walk around the bar, hand running across the bar table itself, picking up glasses, moving things, doing what you've seen Kodu do. It isn't until you reach where, back when you hear earlier, you saw Kandra flirting with Ragnar.
Mm-hmm.
It's when it hits you. You see some nondescript figure. You hear shouting. You see Rix on the floor trying to pick up some silverware, some like cutlery and all that. And then you hear this guy shouting more. And then you see Kandra jump in front of her and take what sounds like a few hits. And then you hear follow up with, you either paid by tomorrow or this place won't open ever again.
The voice. Male, female, androgynous.
It is male.
Male voice.
I'll give Sami a chance to roll just a wisdom save to see if she can like fine tune what she's picking up, if she wants to take it.
I would like to do that. That's a 6.
All you can discern is a rough estimate of the like the height and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Person's about like I'm converting feet to meters. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'm not imperial. Wait, no. I use
Dun,
imperial.
dun, 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 dun.
The person's about like 1 3/4 meters tall.
Okay.
You get a flash of red for a skin tone.
Flash of red.
And bright orange eyes.
Like my eyes.
Yeah, kinda.
Was I able to pick up any sort of accent from his voice?
No. You
Okay.
with what you're being exposed to, unfortunately, you weren't able to discern that.
Hold on. Sorry, Paige is going through her notes.
Sammy's walking around the bar and pulling out a notebook. No. Feeling again. Nope.
Was the Twi'lek man ever... I know we saw a hollow. Was there color to that hollow? Or was it blue?
When you guys were on the ship originally?
Yes.
It was, I will say, in color.
What was Mathena's skin color and eye color?
You recall him having a very crimson, blood red skin.
And his eyes?
You can't remember at the moment.
Okay, she's still keeping her temper in check. Thank God. Oh,
Party hears a lightsaber explode and just start barking, slashed to pieces.
No.
Crystal just
Yeah.
goes,
She's
no.
She's gonna linger out in the bar a little longer though as she's processing all this.
Mhm.
So if you want to cut back to everyone
Yeah,
else,
we'll cut back to everyone else with her. You guys all see Kandra being like patched up. Rix is trying to like apply Bactine to like a cut on her cheek, clean her up a bit. And they go, just so you know, we're not reneging on her deal. I want her to be stable before anything else. That's all.
Take all the time you need.
And Rix goes, I think everyone's gone. I told everyone the bar was closed early, so hopefully you guys didn't come in and see anybody.
Silent as the night.
Well, that's good. A little unfortunate, though. I guess no one locked the door, but yeah, at least it was you guys who came in, not somebody else. It's at that moment you guys realize, oh yeah, shit. That door was not locked.
For anyone nearby Bel,
I would say you guys are all close. It's a very small hallway, so you guys are all kind of like clumped.
you all can tell that Bel is extremely fucking quiet.
Papa,
Because Bel and Ragnar were the first to run off to Sami. Sometimes you can feel like rageful heat off someone when they're pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar can feel that off Bel. It's not outwardly like
It's not radiating.
It's
Yeah.
not hugely radiating, but you can definitely tell there is some anger there.
How long after we left did he come by?
Maybe like half hour ago. It wasn't. It was recent.
Where did they go?
Same place they always go. They go door to door to every business and collect the day's earnings. They want their cuts.
Fucking sheriffs of Nottingham's.
Rix off table joking goes, the sheriff of what?
It's a battery thing.
Some book I read.
Oh, okay. Yes, Bombyx?
We want to do a sweep of the place to make sure there's no one lurking about.
Like externally and internally?
Yeah.
If you would like to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, has anyone noticed that Sami fucking left?
To be fair, the boys are radiating angy. Bombyx is being nosy, and I think Hesper and Rane are like, okay, who we killing?
Yep. Rane was literally about to ask, like, do y'all know where they go after they come here?
First of all, we'll get to Bombyx. How do you want to investigate? Do you want to like go into each area, or are you just gonna like peruse the bar itself? Like how in depth do you want to look around?
Pretty in depth.
All right. Roll an investigation. Just out of curiosity, is anyone helping Bombyx look around? Or
Hesper will help.
Okay,
I
Hesper.
will.
Okay, all three of
Ragnar's
you.
staying back to talk.
Okay,
Pretty ladies.
the ladies doing investigating. Roll investigations at advantage.
Oh, slay.
Because you guys are all like
All of
looking
us?
together. Yeah, no, the three of you. Because the three of you are now looking for specific things, but you're all looking together. So like, Hesper's looking over here, Bombyx looking over there, Kyrie's looking over there.
I got full 20.
Okay, Bombyx.
Yeah, girl.
I'll send the picture so y'all know.
I can't tell if that's you just grabbing Bombyx's chest or what. What?
10.
10. Thank you. And Kyrie, how did you do?
15.
All right, Hesper, because you got the most. We're gonna go. Actually, no, other way around. The 10, Bombyx, you're able to discern no one else is in the bar but you guys. And because you are using some of the abilities you learned as a child. You're using, like, because Sammy's out in the bar, she notices you. Sami, you notice as Bombyx is walking around, like, waving her hands, making some hand motions, and little green wisps of smoke are trailing around her, filling the air. And you hear this, like, very distant edge of your hearing whispering, following Bombyx as she moves around. Bombyx, you're able to discern that there is a bit of blood on the floor. You're able to quickly discern that it must be Kandra's. You're also able to notice a glass on the floor that's shattered. It's not covered in blood, it's just a broken glass. It's near the door to the place. So that's what you're able to find out, and that's what you're able to discern from that room. Now we get to Kyrie, who got the 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're checking more the back alley where the other two were. You're able to walk up and down. No one's seems to be walking around nearby, but you are able to discern that in the main, like where the alley connects to the main streets on both ends, like when you guys first arrived, there are civilian dressed people that are clearly mercenaries patrolling the streets. You, by your count, maybe 4 or 5 just walking around. Hesper, I need you to really quickly Give me a wisdom save while you're searching.
Oh, great. Okay.
Because you got that 20.
Gotta love the force.
17.
Okay. You go outside the
Well-
front door. You're looking around like where the downtown is. While you're searching, you don't see anyone standing out. However, you do feel a tug at your chest. Because you're searching, you do follow it. You go around towards the park in the middle of downtown. You're walking around it. And you find someone slinking around, trying not to be noticed. They don't notice you noticing them. Do you stealth up to them, or do you go back inside? Okay, roll a stealth.
You stealth. Okay.
I'm also because of the situation.
14?
How much?
14?
Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna give you a +5 because it's dark.
Oh, okay.
And, no, I'm just saying, but I'm doing it now because it's dark,
okay.
and because you're being pulled by that feeling, you get a +5. So we're gonna say you have a 19.
19.
You're able to get up behind them before they notice you. What are you gonna do?
She's just gonna remind me of what spot we're in right now, or I'm in right now.
You are outside the cantina, like in the front of it.
Right.
So you are in the downtown, like gardens park area. Think of it like you know how in some cities they have those like in like the city squares they have those like parks that are benches, little garden areas to walk around.
Mhm.
It's one of those
Okay.
type of spaces. So there's like a few trees. It's a public space.
Mm-hmm.
But because the hour, there's enough people walking around, but you notice this person's slinking around. They're trying to not be
Okay.
noticed. And you have got behind them
Okay.
without them noticing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just gonna slink up behind them and then say, "You look nervous," and like brush her shoulder against theirs as she walks past them.
This person immediately jumps. And you are able to see them because you're close enough. They're wearing tattered robes with a hood over it. And they have this high-pitched, weaselly voice.
Mm.
What do you mean? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm just passing by, looking for something interesting, looking for some clues, maybe. What are you doing here?
What do you mean clues? It's a public space. I can be here if I want. Who are you?
Of course you can. You can do anything you want. Include help me.
Roll a persuasion or intimidation. Don't tell me which. Because that could be very threatening the way you said that.
See which one. Okay. 20.
20?
20.
What do you want help with?
I'm just looking for some answers. Maybe you'll be able to help.
I mean,
We're looking for someone who's been kind of going around making some messes of things.
you hear this like deep swallowing, like he's trying to not be as scared as he is. For the record, you're like a foot taller than this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, what do you want to know?
Question. What are you doing out here? She's gonna plaster a smile on her face.
He sputters and Like he will not even make eye contact with you. He's looking around. He's trying to find someone. It looks like he's trying to find an out.
Are you meeting somebody?
No, makes you think I'm meeting someone. Who are you, comrade Christians?
Oh, so many options. Okay. Sami didn't communicate what she saw through the forest, right?
No, there
okay.
wasn't time. This was all this was all this
I
like
don't
it was
want a
all
metagame.
simultaneous.
Cool, got it. Above table.
Yeah.
Any recommendations, guys?
Try to get a look at what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does this guy look like?
You're close enough now, and like, yeah, it's dark, but you can see under the hood. He's got like, I don't want to say graying skin, but like it's kind of pasty and like pallid. Bald, very, very round, lumpy face. He is a human. If you had to guess, it looks like he hasn't bathed in a month. The best way to describe him is like a sewer rat kind of person. Very, very imagine Varys from Game of Thrones if he wasn't so well dressed. Like, think of like a street rat version of Varys from Game of Thrones. But again, he's about a foot shorter than you, so he is a very small boy. If you had to guess his age, you would say he's about middle age.
Okay. She's just gonna lean in real close and go, would you happen to know anything about guy, about yay high, by the name of Jafan?
Of course I know who Jafan. Everyone knows who Jafan is. He runs the moon. Who wouldn't know that guy?
You know anything more than that?
Like what?
Like where he goes? Or where his buddies go at about this time of night?
He goes where he wants. I mean, like, he's in charge. He wants to go somewhere. He goes somewhere.
Frequent spots. I'm talking about frequent spots. Buddy, help me out here.
Well, he's a busy guy. He tends to always be at his compound, or he's up in the space station with the workers.
Can I see if he has anything on him?
I can roll investigation.
Okay. That was a pretty good roll. 18.
Nothing of like interest. He's kind of like very plainly dressed. Doesn't look like he's someone that would be carrying anything. With an 18, after like a quick, not a pat down, but like, you grab him and just check his pockets and everything. You actually find nothing of import. It's like this guy has nothing on him.
She's gonna say, did you see an attack that happened not too long ago?
He's got a roll for that. Roll an insight really quick, because he's rolling to answer you.
14.
Okay. I saw someone go in to the bar earlier, but they came out and that was it. But like, I don't know anything else.
What did they look like?
He looked like a guy, you know, like what?
Tall.
You know, like a little taller than you.
Mm-hmm. Did you see a race? Did you see clothes? Any identification markings?
At this point, he's getting very wigged out, and he really just wants to leave. He's like, "Listen, lady, if I just tell you what I saw, will you let me go home?"
Absolutely.
All right, hey. Oh shit, he rolled really low. Okay. You can't tell anyone that you talked to me, because if you tell them, I'm gonna die. But it was a Twi'lek, okay?
Twi'lek, okay. Twi'lek, do you happen to know their name or identity? What? Use your words.
If I say his name, he'll know it was me, and I'll be dead tomorrow.
Were you cursed or something?
Listen, lady, I don't get how you don't seem to get this. If we talk bad about them, they find out.
Okay. Can you write it down? Right here, on my palm. What would it hurt?
You see a very, like, gnarled hand come out of his robe, and he kind of, like...
And she'll hold up her other hand to show, like, she has no intention of harming him.
He very shakingly puts his finger to your palm and starts tracing letters in Arabish.
She commits it to memory.
He's halfway done when his hand seizes up and he drops to the ground. Hesper, you see a smoldering hole in between his eyes.
Hesper ducks and runs for cover.
Roll an acrobatics or an athletics.
Holy.
Do any of us hear a blaster shot?
Roll a perception.
That was going to be my question too.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, please.
Oh, fuck me. I rolled a net. What?
A nat
Nat
what?
Oh, thank God. But still not good.
18.
Wait, hold on.
16.
Hesper, how did you do?
A 10. Flat 10.
You're able to find a tree to hide behind, but as you're rolling, like, out of the way... What's your AC?
Oh boy. What is my AC? Where is it? There it is. 15.
Okay. You got lucky. A shot barely misses your leg.
Oh, no.
The ground next to your leg is now smoking from another blaster bolt.
Oh.
Jesus.
As
She's
you're behind
gonna pull out her own
the
blaster.
as you're
She's
behind the tree, you hear 3 more shots, all hitting the tree in succession, the wood chipping. So now we're going to cut to the inside of everyone else.
Oh,
Who rolled from a 25 to 20?
For a perception check?
For perception.
Yeah, for the perception. Who rolled between the 25-20?
Natural 20 for 27.
Okay, so
30-20.
Okay, so you two, so okay. Just keeping track so I know who to tell who what. Bel, Rane. Who got 15 to 20?
16.
I got a 19.
Okay. 15 to 20. Kyrie. Ragnar. 10 to 15. Five to 10.
I rolled a 9.
All right, Bombyx, how did you do for the perception? You're muted.
I did not roll.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bear
Bombyx-
witness to else's
Bombyx-
reaction.
Bombyx give no fucks.
It's not. That's the truth. She went on a date.
Okay.
She punched a guy with new outfits.
All right.
That's so funny.
So, Sammy, you hear the success, like the shots in succession, pulling you out of your psychometry moment. And the speed in which it happens, you have to immediately wonder, wait, was that in my head or was that real? Then you hear the 3 more and you're like, oh shit, that was real.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go out to find out what it is or do you stay inside?
First off, she instinctively reaches for her saber, but she's like, no, can't. But she will go outside to see what's going on.
Okay. You run outside. From where you're standing, you see Hesper pinned to a tree, her blaster drawn, and you have no idea if she fired the shots or someone shot at her. Now, back inside, Kyrie and Ragnar. You guys heard the shots. Both of you were able to determine generally where they came from. Out front, and you were also able to determine what type of blaster fire they were. It was a sniper rifle. And when you heard the 3 shots following later, you realized, okay, that means the multiple targets, or one target wasn't hit. Do you two go out to go find out what's going on?
If Ragnar can, because he's in the back alley, right?
Yep.
If he can go up and over the building, if it's tall enough that he can just climb up, he's going to do that.
Okay. Kyrie, what are you going to do?
What alley? Am I still? I was somewhere.
You were checking the back alleys with Ragnar.
Oh, Selah.
So you two both heard it from the same position.
Yeah, can I do a covered peek?
Would you like to go down to the where the alley meets the main road, or do you want to do what Ragnar's doing, going on the roof? Where are you trying to peek from?
I'm gonna do it from the road. I'm gonna do it from down here.
Okay.
If he's going up there.
So if that's the case, you roll me a stealth. Ragnar, I need you to roll me a dexterity to get onto the roof.
Ooh, I rolled
Dex
21.
or athletics if he's just going to pull himself up.
Okay, yeah, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
All you guys want to do is get some information.
That was a natural 20.
Okay, you get up there and we'll say half an action. You get up there and we'll say for your movement for this round, you're able to move towards the front of the roof and get it into a cover position.
Okay.
How did you roll for your stealth, Kyrie?
21.
All right, you're able to get to cover. Look around. From your position, you have a clear sight of where Hesper is, and you see her pinned behind a tree with her blaster drawn.
Mm-hmm.
So now with the cut to the other two who did very well in their perceptions. Again, you two were in the alley with the bartenders and everything. You saw Kyrie bolt down the alley, and you saw Ragnar jump on the roof. You guys were able to tell it was a sniper blaster going off, and you were able to hear the first shot, second shot, and then 3 back-to-back. Bel, due to your experience, you know that someone doing that was trying to take out a target with the first shot. Second shot may have been finishing them. The 3 shots mean they were after someone else who's either moving or hiding. Rane, you're able to tell that the blaster bolts being used are Mandalorian, and you know that sound is a Mandalorian blaster.
You to tell me I pissed off the Mandalorian?
Alright. So at this point,
God.
when Rane understands that that is a Mandalorian blaster,
Well,
Homegirl
a
puts
blaster
her
rifle,
armor-
but yeah.
well, Homegirl puts her armor on. All the armor that she does not have on, she is putting it on quick because she is about to go out and fuck shit up. She's about to be like, all right,
Just
I'm
so
following
you know,
Ragnar.
Armoring up will take you about a round and a half. You got to put the chest plate on, the greed. You got to put everything on piece by piece. So it's going to take you about a round.
I feel like it's worth it to
No,
not.
I'm just letting you know. That way, when everyone else
die.
is doing stuff, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Since it will be a round and a half, she is gonna try to head up to Ragnar.
Okay. Roll a
and-
dex or an
and-
athletics to pull yourself up. Bel, what are you doing? Are you following after Kyrie, or are you going inside the bar?
So remind me, Hesper is outside behind a tree.
You don't know where she is, but yes. Because remember,
Okay,
you're in the back alley. The whole canteen is between you guys.
I would say Bel will take cover behind the bar and try to get a. With my perception, can I tell which direction that blaster bolt is firing from?
The front of the cantina, like where the park is.
In which case, Bel is going to go to like the front window area, facing where the blaster.
So you're going to go inside.
Go inside and go right up to the front wall, duck under the window.
There are no windows in the bar. This is one of those it's just a stone wall. There's the door though if you want to try going near the door.
Door's open, correct?
Hesper, did you close the door when you went outside?
No, she would have left it open because she was like, "Hello,"
Okay,
and
so
just kind of went for it.
So the door is wide open. You can get to the door, like the corner of the door.
Yep, and is going to take a tactical peek.
Okay, roll a perception.
19.
Ooh, okay. You're able to see Hesper again, pinned against the tree. Blaster drawn. Just out of curiosity, Sami, where did you say you went?
I'm out in the street.
You see Sami out in the street. And from your position, you also see a body near Hesper. You do know, because you rolled high earlier, the sound of the shot is different than the sound that Hesper's blaster makes. So you know that Hesper didn't kill the body.
Right.
So that way you know Hesper's not sus.
Bel's gonna just like dart eyes between Hesper and nearby rooftops.
Okay. Just so you know, because Sami ran out. Sami, I need you to roll a no. Actually, no, you don't need to roll. How does Sami dodge a shot coming at her? Because you said you ran out in the street. That means you're out in the open.
Yeah.
How would Sami dodge a shot coming right at her? They didn't beat your AC, so how would she dodge?
Oh, I don't want to be too cool doing this though.
Stay under cover. Don't get shot. Stay under cover. Don't
Yeah. No,
This is the Star
like,
Wars D&D game. Be cool.
Be cool. Don't blow cover.
I think she doesn't even notice it. She just instinctively like turns to the side as the shot heads towards her.
Okay.
I've gotta.
From directly in front of Sami, high on a building across the park, you see a burnt orange, yellowish bolt fly towards you and miss. As you turn, you see it go through the open door of the bar, miss Bel's face, and hit the back floor. You and Bel make eye contact in a moment of, did you see that shit?
Oh man, my rolls for self-restraint have been so fucking high tonight. Oh my god.
Those dice are like, we need to hold out. Hold.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
I was able to see where the shot came from though.
You saw it directly in front of you and high on top of one of the buildings.
Am I able to see what's up there before the next shot heads my way?
It's too dark for you right now.
Fuck.
Especially because of where you are.
Fuck, okay. I'm gonna try, if there's anything nearby that I could try to tuck and roll behind, I'm gonna try to before I get shot.
You could use your full movement to get near Hesper behind another tree.
I will do that.
Okay. As you do this, Ragnar, because you were on the roof, you were able to see the shot too.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a reactionary shot if you want to take it, but it's at disadvantage. Because you're using a
Yes.
Gatling cannon and you're at a distance.
Yeah.
At a distance.
He'll. No, there's no way he's not going to.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because you also saw someone take a shot at Sami.
Yeah.
Ragnar's protect the Twi'lek urge kicked in. You shot my Twi'lek.
It was a 10.
You open fire, but you don't hit anything. Like, you can tell you didn't hit anything. However,
Yeah.
what you do see is a Mando jetpack taking off and flying away.
Ragnar drops the cannon.
Fly now.
Ragnar drops the cannon and he goes to grab his axe.
Just letting you know, the guy's flying away, not toward.
No, he knows.
Okay, just making sure you're aware.
It was reactionary.
Okay, just making sure you know. You see the jetpack take off and fly away. As you take the axe off your back, what do you do?
Because his helmet is off still.
Yep.
He didn't.
You reacted. You didn't have any like prep time.
Yeah. He's just staring at it like he's just for the first time in a while, Ragnar actually tenses up.
Okay. It's at this point that Rane comes up behind you and asks what just happened. I'm assuming you're going to ask what happened. Because you just finished getting your armor up and you just came to Ragnar. The gun is on the floor next to him and he's reaching for his axe on his back.
How far away is the jetpack?
Right now,
Like, how far away?
About 90 to 120 feet away. Like, he is booking it as far away as he can.
Can Rane, without asking questions or anything, take out her blaster gun and try to shoot at the jetpack to try to get him to get down?
What's the range of your blaster?
50 to 200.
You can try.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But we're gonna try it.
Bombyx in the bar.
I don't think it happened. Would it just be a straight roll?
Yeah, it would be a straight roll because you are within range.
Okay. I rolled an 8. And then the blaster pistol says +4, so 8.
So you got 12.
12.
You just react. You see a jetpack and your brain puts together Mandalorian blaster and now someone's on a jetpack. You're able to like, fuck them. You whip your blaster out and fire over Ragnar's shoulder. The shot goes wide. But it causes them to veer in a different direction in case you keep firing.
Yeah, she's gonna fire one more time. Because I think yeah, she's gonna fire one more time and try one more time.
Okay, roll again.
So we're about to have 2 fucking types of combat tonight.
This is a very, very loosey-goosey combat because it's not like actually like, engaged. It's kind of like,
But imagine if we shoot the guy down.
listen, what you get.
A dirty 20. I got a 16 +4.
Okay, hold on. Just because, we're playing this out as it goes. The first shot, again, went wide and he veers off in a different direction and you quickly take another shot and fire. You don't hit the jetpack head on. You hit one of the thrusters, causing him to careen in a different direction. But, again, he gets a reaction.
Motherfucker has legendary actions.
He's able to stabilize enough to keep getting away. Yes, Ragnar?
I was about to say if he dropped, Ragnar is immediately dashing and
he dips lower towards the city, vanishing behind the buildings, but you don't see like a collision. It's just you see him dipping, then like stabilizing.
Okay.
Question: Could Bel hear the jetpack?
You saw a burst of light, and then you just see 2 bolts fly from above. So you're assuming the twins are firing.
Can I quickly take a shot as well?
You can try. You can fire the direction, but I would say where you are positioned, you wouldn't have a clear shot, so you'd be firing like generally.
No. Bel is happily going out into the street to quickly get a glance and fire at anything that might be.
Just so you know, because you don't know what you're firing at, I'm going to say do it at disadvantage. You're firing in the direction that the twins fired.
Okay. The first one was a 21.
Okay.
And the second one was higher, so 21 total.
You don't know what you were shooting at. You saw the twins fire, and you just go outside and fire in the same direction, hoping for something. As you're aiming and firing, you feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Kick in, take a deep breath, and relax, and pull the trigger. You don't see where the shot goes fully, but Rane and Ragnar, you see as he's dipping, another bolt shoots up. Sami, you and Hesper peeked out.
Mm-hmm.
You see sparks in the air and trails of smoke. You do not know where he landed, but you see the general direction he was heading.
Ragnar is off like a shot.
We're all bolting.
Let's go.
Bolting.
As you guys go to, Rix yells to you all. Based on the direction, he's going past the city limits towards a compound. That's where they all are. If you're going to go, you should not go now. That's when they are all there. He is baiting you. Do you want to take the bait, or are you going to go after, or are you going to be smart? Rix is looking at you all like, you got him to run away. Do you really want to chase him to his own den? And you can see on her face the terrified look.
I don't even need to like sense emotion to know how she feels, do I?
You do not. You are able to pick up the feeling of she's grateful for all you've just done. But in this instance, she is not willing to just casually let you all go get hurt like her girlfriend did. She is pleading internally that you all don't go pursuing. She can't stop you, but she's hoping you listen.
Remember that feeling of like irradiating anger? Like it is.
It's there.
It's like, and Ragnar's is, he's generally like cool, calm, and collected when it comes to combat, but this is near bloodlust.
Oh yeah.
Rane, for the first time in a long time, Rane is feeling the urge to, like,
Be a Mandalorian.
there's a difference between starting a fight and wanting to finish a fight. And Rane is feeling the wanting to finish a fight, and like basically her body language is, if anyone looked away, she'd be gone. Like, she is ready, but she's staying because she can tell that like the fear and stuff is keeping her from just blatantly ignoring their wishes. But if anyone at any moment was like, yes, we're going, she's off like a shot.
Okay. Also, just so in saying, Bombyx, during all this, because you didn't run out, Rix had you tend to Kandra. So you're kind of like keeping the injured one like safe and protected. Just letting you know that you're not just floating in the ether like, hey, what am I doing? You've been entrusted with a girlfriend.
In the ether. It would be funny.
I mean, the whole party walks in and Bombyx just floats in the air.
She and Kandra are just floating in the air. There's just like green little wispies patching Kandra up.
And also Kendra's like, I think I hear colors. Bombyx like, don't worry, that's normal.
I hear colors.
All right, that's normal. Actually, can I be doing?
Do you have
Like
any
sister magic on her?
Do you have any kind of healing ability?
I don't think I do, but it would just be funny if
Well,
I'm
no,
just like
because
wispies and being
no,
like, this works. Trust me.
it was more of a are you going to use an ability or are you just going to do a medicine check?
I don't think I have any abilities.
Okay, then it would be a medicine check.
Let me check. Like,
no, that's fine. Hesper's probably looking at Sami like, hey, come here often.
Sammy's just trying to fucking process what the hell just happened. She just had a blaster bolt whiz by her head.
But it didn't hit her.
Hesper,
That's a
Hesper has.
that's a 5
You're right.
for medicine.
Oh no.
I imagine Bombyx is literally just doing
You're doing.
crispies and making like cloud skull that does nothing.
You-
But she's like, trust me.
Historically, you've never been great with first aid. But with what Kandra's experiencing, you're not only able to like clean up the wounds, you're able to be like, okay, this is gonna bruise. This I can clean up more than that. Like you're able to do like entry level first aid.
I feel like though I'm like placebo affecting her into being like, you're gonna feel great in like 2 seconds.
It definitely is. You're trying to do less medical help. You're trying to do more psychological help.
Right.
And
Because I'm the person you want to do that.
given your past, you've seen worse. You've been through worse. So you're definitely in a case of like, okay, I can't stitch you up, but I can help walk you back mentally from this shitty experience.
The conversation equivalent of playing Tetris.
Hey, do. Someone's gotta play Tetris in Star Wars. It's gotta be a game.
That or Gallagher.
Galaga.
I guess the ultimate question is, do you guys all decide to take Rix at her request, or are you guys gonna go running off into the night?
Hesper will like curse under her breath and put her blaster back in the holster.
Yeah, Rane is fist clenched, but definitely looking to others to see what they would do because she does not trust herself to make a clear decision. Or I would say a smart decision, not a clear decision.
It'll be clear, it's just not the right one.
Yeah.
Let's just stick with the plan. Let's get rid of the Wookie. We have a clear shot.
Sami?
She's just like looking around at everyone, and she's just speechless.
Okay.
There's too much emotion. She's shocked that she's even keeping it together right now.
Fair enough.
So she's just gone nonverbal.
Kyrie, you were in the back the whole time. Do you have any concerns, comments, or...
Like, I was in the back. Did I even see the guy fall?
You didn't see him fall, but where you were able to see a bunch of shots launched in the direction that someone shot Sami from. And you were able to see Sami bolted toward Hesper. But you were able to see that Sami's okay, Hesper is okay, and you see that what was it? The shots that they fired off, no one returned fire.
Very she's gonna feel like it's more trouble than it's worth, essentially.
Okay. Then we cut to Bel. Because you were about to say something earlier.
Yeah, Bel is going to overcome Link because he doesn't know where everybody is, so
Yeah.
she's going to overcome Link. First of all, is anyone hurt? Are we all good?
My blasted off.
Your mic censored you for whatever you were going to say. All we heard is my blank something blank off.
The comic mic didn't pick it up.
Sorry, it was in PG mode.
It was also distorted over the comm length that it's like, huh?
I'm guessing, Hesper, you're okay. You're not hurt, but you're just pissed.
My head almost got blasted off.
Noted. I'm glad you're okay though.
Holy fuck.
I forgot I had a comlink prep.
I grabbed it.
No, Hesper's yelling to the comlink. Sammy's like, "Oh shit, I have a comlink."
Wait, actually,
Bel will say over the comlink, we at least know where they congregate. We're going to take one of them down tomorrow. Retreat now, live to fight another day. But is anyone hurt? Is clearly looking for responses from anyone, just to make sure.
Ragnar and I are fine.
The dead body can't answer you, Bel. Sorry, but I think he's a little hurt.
Let's have a look at that. Oh,
His pride's a little hurt, but other than that, he's chilling.
His pride is a little hurt.
Also, by the way,
No.
Sammy, this will be where you notice the corpse.
Oh, she's going over to check the corpse to
Okay.
see if there's any signs of life.
There was once.
Not anymore.
Sammy, you're able to see the blaster bolts right between the eyes.
Oh shit, question. Is this my first time that I remember clearly seeing a dead body?
Uh-oh.
You tell me, is this the first time Sammy's seen a corpse?
Because here's the thing, I have a lot of repressed trauma.
In that instance, roll a wisdom save. See if the force decides to kick you in the teeth.
Yeah, give me some flashback memories. That's a wow. The dice really want to. I guess they want to save 15. No traumatic backstory for me tonight. I guess.
I'll say that you feel a twinge in your like that vein in your neck that occasionally just like twitches.
Mm-hmm.
You can't place why it just did that. You're not sure if it was the entire adrenaline rush. You can't tell if it's the body. You just suddenly feel this wave of like, not stress, but an added weight on top of everything else, seeing a corpse.
Damn you! Damn! My dice do not want me to pop off tonight. She's just okay. I'm good. I'm calm. I'm
Wow.
Switch up.
I don't know why, but my brain went to Naruto where Sakura's all calm on the outside, but internally you see like the chibi Sakura going,
Yeah.
Why did that remind me of the you Powerpuff Girls? No. Not this time. Nope. I tried. I really tried.
I'm done. Going home.
That just goes to show when the crash out happens, y'all. It's gonna be bad.
The Wookiee's gonna be a bloody pulp.
We're gonna have his head on a
Please
mantle.
don't let me get the final kill again. I feel bad already killing the Wampa.
Sammy
got
just doesn't like
something
furry
from
things.
Listen, we all got our souvenirs. Fine.
Okay. Anyway, she's gonna put a pin in that later, and just kind of walk back towards the cantina.
All right, all of you guys head back inside, and we will say this is a good spot to take a break, where everyone winds down from that excitement.
Guys, we still have combat we gotta get to too.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and it's
Can't wait.
11 o'clock.
Cannot wait.
Yeah,
Listen.
I need to kill something.
we will get. We'll be,
Listen.
for the audience, we'll be back in just a minute. Well, for you, it would be literally a few seconds. But when we return, we will do a quick brevity explanation of what the party meeting is, and then get to the next afternoon where they go to the death match that they were promised. So BRB.
I swear to God.
Damn.
All right, we are back. The audience doesn't need to know what happened. All they need to know is that we are back and ready for
Did you
stuff.
get that out of your system?
Again,
Clearly she did.
biting my tongue.
Clearly she did.
We have things to do.
Get one out of my system.
Everyone.
No.
We are back.
My abs
Audience, you are ready for this, so are
abs
we.
hurt so bad. Oh, my stomach. Oh,
We left off a
I've
party.
been laughing so hard.
Our party was ambushed in the middle of the night outside of the cantina. No one was harmed, though definitely emotionally charged for what they witnessed and experienced. After deciding to not go pursue their target under the grounds of Rix conferring that to follow the Mandalorian that attacked them would be going into the Devil's Nest itself, and they had no idea what they would be in for. After everyone came in and relaxed a bit, tended to Kandra some more, was able to patch her up more thanks to Bombyx, the two bartenders provided the group with a data pad that would provide them with information regarding their targets. And as I said before, I will give you that information off table when I type it all up over the break, so don't worry. Just know you guys have a data pad. Whoever wants to write down the inventory, it's a data pad. And because they are so thankful for your heroics in the attempt of everything that happened, they offer you lodging for the night. If you wish to take it, you can, or you can say no thank you and go somewhere else.
Sammy's taking it. No questions asked.
Okay.
Hesper will take it.
I'm just picturing Sami sleeping in the bar. I have claimed my bed. So you guys stay the night. The rooms are very Spartan. It's clearly meant to be like a speakeasy bedroom in case someone had a hideout in the bar. When the morning comes, a messenger finds you, letting you know that they will be taking you to the location of the fight. Or it is not in the dueling arena itself. There is a secondary location for this. As being a death match, it cannot be seen by all. They do not want certain people to get in or interfere. A speeder is provided. You all can get inside of it, and the messenger says, are all 7 of you partaking in this death match that has been arranged for you? Or will it just be the 3 from yesterday? Yes, Hesper.
I'm in.
Okay. Bombyx makes a very soured look as if she's contemplating her life choices.
I'm in.
Rane's in.
Oh.
I'm in.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Here's the question. Is it more beneficial if one of us is not involved?
It's a,
Like, is there any... Does that help? Does that do any good? Or is it better if we all just go full throttle?
I mean, it's a death match. Like, you guys are going to be thrown into a Coliseum thing with the enemy and told, fight till one of you is down.
Above table, technically Bombyx could gather information. If Selah, if you really didn't want to get into combat, she could gather
That's not a... This is truly not a Selah thing. This is genuinely a Bombyx thing.
Bombyx is like...
It's her. You know, sometimes your characters have thoughts and opinions that aren't your instinct.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
Bombyx does not want to get involved.
She could gather information.
But also, there is a chance to fight after what happened last night, so that could weigh on Bombyx.
Wait, say that in a different way.
Someone took shots at you and you have a chance to get revenge.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that you bring that up.
Play the cards, Czar.
Thoughts instantly changed.
Listen, gotta play the person, not the card.
It is a long moment when everyone else is like, yeah, I'll go. And then there's like this pause, and Bombyx looks side to side and goes,
Alright, you guys are all brought to the speeder. It's not like, for example, those of you who've seen Star Wars, it's not like the car-size speeder, it's a bigger one to fit all of you comfortably. Think more like a Subaru. I said what I said. You heard what I said.
Okay.
I did it intentionally. Yeah. Because remember, trademarks, I gotta say it differently. Takes you out of the city, across the rocky terrain towards the edge of what would be the continent to an island. Now, Gall doesn't have many oceans in a way, so this would be more of a massive lake. And I mean, like, massive. You guys are escorted out of the speeder and told to enter the building ahead of you. This building is, think a, what shape is it? I'm looking at the thing, so give me a second. Whoever's raising their hand to say something, go for it. I'm counting things. 1, 2. It's an octagonal shape. I really struggled with counting that. Yeah, it's an octagonal sized building, open ceiling, like a coliseum would be. And you don't hear any cheering like you did yesterday at the fighting pit. It's almost like the place is empty.
Okay.
You're escorted inside. One by one, you file in. Do you all wish to enter the actual ring right away, or are you guys staying like within the doorway?
Doorway.
Okay.
Ring.
Oh, okay.
Ring.
All right.
Ring goes right for it.
Okay. As you all enter, those of you who actually went out to the ring, you notice there is no crowds. There's no audience. It's an empty arena. Toria the Hut isn't even there. Instead, a hologram of him is projected. As you all file in, the translation droid can be heard over the announcement saying, to all who are watching from a safe, secure location, we bring you today's death match. Glorious Toria the Hut, and as well as our world's host, Jafan, have agreed to this fight. The great Wookie, who has towered over all who challenge, versus a bunch of newcomers. It seems their numbers have grown from 3 to 7. What is the name of the group that fights champion Gorakada today?
Son of a bitch.
You thought I would go this long without letting you guys pick a party name? You had 8 episodes.
Oh, that's
Damn it.
no. You know how long we're about to take to figure this out?
No, we should have done this off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We will know
Break
for the
or
sake of it.
something.
For the sake of it, because it's a hologram, you guys don't have time to answer. As you all think about it, you hear the loud cries of a war cry of a Wookiee. Across the ring, from you, enters from the other side. Pull up the notes on the guy because I cheat. Tall with chestnut brown colored fur all over their body. Rakadar isn't intimidating on most days. When he's upset or on a job like this, even his own allies are fearful of being near him. Unlike most Wookiees who have trimmed their claws so they can actually, not be dangerous, you all can tell his have not been trimmed. They are visible. His hands have what look like sharp talons, like an eagle's claws. Amongst those who would know, roll a lore check, all of you.
Would lore be
check?
history?
Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yes,
lore.
lore is history.
Lore.
Oof. Lore. I don't know shit. I rolled a nat 1.
If anyone rolled above a 10, you know that is considered bad form for Wookiees to have their claws. They are deemed uncivilized. On Kashyyyk, they are cast out of their homes and forced to live on the underbrush of the planet, far below the treetops, in the wild. They are feral. They are not welcome in society. Those who roll lower just see a Wookiee with long claws. That's all you see.
I'd be kind of pissed if Sami didn't know, because one of her masters is a Wookiee.
Sami doesn't actually would know that. Also, Sami would know that those Wookiees that are in that situation are often forced to be put down for they try to come back up once they lose themselves.
Shit. Yeah, I definitely rolled to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Hmm.
Do I know the actual term of what they're called?
You've only heard what the master at the temple calls them.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen souls. Because he wants
Fallen souls.
he wants to put a more like noble portrait,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't want to acknowledge that his own people have worse terminology for these people.
Gotcha.
Now,
Sammy's kind of gulping because she's just like, I have to fight this guy unarmed.
I mean, you notice that there's no crowd.
But the fact that there's a hologram, she ain't fucking risking it.
That's true. There is a hologram. That is very true.
Like I'm gonna see how everything plays out before I make any decisions.
That's fair. Also, I need all of you to pick collectively A or B.
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 Okay. Where is it then? You just pick the music, that's all.
Nice.
I'm playing my own battle music right now.
Same. I'm very happy with my selection right now.
Right.
Fire.
Yeah.
I need to tear it down on mine. Because holy shit.
Oh, this is finally some good fucking food.
You all are in the ring. As you can see, it is quite massive. The great Tori the Hut welcomes you all, and those who are prepared to die. Roll initiative.
Nice. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Also, I love how the GIF Rane put in the chat is actually kind of matching the music's pacing.
Above table, that is exactly how I would react if I saw Wookie. I'd be like, yes! Because I love them so much. They're my favorite characters.
Alright, so. Who rolled between 25 to 20?
Still rolling.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Nope.
Okay. 15 to 20?
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
15.
Bel?
17.
Okay, so Bel, Sami, Ragnar, 10 to 15. Oh, well, sorry, Hesper.
I got an 18.
Ooh. Okay. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
15.
Oh wait, Ragnar.
Oh, my bad. I think I missed my opportunity. I rolled a 21. My bad.
Okay.
What?
Whoa.
Okay. 2, 4, 5. Rane and Bombyx, what did you two get?
7.
6.
At least you guys are in order. Okay, Rane. So,
At least we get to go next to each other.
fun fact.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Ragnar, what was your initiative, sorry?
15.
yeah, he's 15. He's after Sami. All right. So, Kyrie, you up first. With Hesper on deck. As you can see, it is a very large arena, and there are spaces to move that are higher or lower flooring-wise.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do with your first move?
Anakin, I'd love to have the high ground, please.
Okay. Where in the high ground would you like to go?
Somewhere that's kind of hidden.
If you can see the screen.
There's no hiding spots.
There
I can't
is
hide
that
behind one
shadowy
of those.
spot in the back with like what looks like a pyramid. If you want to head towards that.
Yeah, I'll do that. That
Okay.
sounds nice.
All right. That'll be your full movement unless you want to dash and clear the whole way.
I think I'm gonna dash and clear the whole way.
Okay. So that'll be your full turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hesper, you are up with Bel on deck.
Oh wait, that's a bonus. You know what? Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yep, I'm good.
You sure? Before I move your thing, are you
Because
sure?
Because I have cunning action
Okay.
to dash, and that's a bonus action.
Okay. So then it'll be a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll say that you get to. What's your movement speed?
Ooh, 30.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So you get to like right about here.
Mm-hmm.
With your full and for your cutting action, which is a dash, will get you about here.
Okay.
So you're far enough out of the way, but you're still like making your way towards the dark, shadowy area.
Yeah.
Okay. Hesper, you're up with Bel on deck.
Great. Okay, so where is
You
the-
are
oh, there he
you
is.
are on the left
He's
side
on
with
the
the
very
group.
far right.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the arena.
She's gonna take her movement like 30 feet kind of towards where Kyrie was going.
Towards Kyrie? Okay.
Yeah. Just in that direction, but like in front of her. She's not gonna hide.
So you said how much of your distance?
30 feet.
Okay. Like, would you like to be over here or over here? Like further back or closer to the middle?
Closer to the middle.
Okay. So that'll be like right here.
Yeah.
All
Okay, and she's going to use her Ranger's Quarry feature,
Ooh, nice. Remind us
which,
all what that does.
yes, it says you learn how to effectively read and track your prey. Once on each of your turns, you can choose a creature you can see within 120 feet and mark it as your quarry. For the next hour, I can gain the following benefits. Once per turn, when you hit the target with a weapon attack, you can deal 1d4 additional damage.
Okay.
This die changes as you level up, and I have advantage on any wisdom or any perception or survival check that I make to find it while it's on the same planet as me.
Okay. Sounds
So
good
I'm
to
going to
me.
mark him as my prey.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
He has
just
been
gonna.
marked.
And so I'm just gonna pew pew away with my blaster pistol.
Fire away.
Yee! That's not gonna hit.
It would help if I had his character sheet out. Actually, no, I do have his character sheet. What'd you roll?
That's a 8. But that's not gonna do that.
No, it does shoot wide, however. Because you shot wide, he actually reacts and like dodge rolls forward 15 feet.
Okay.
So like he's taking your attack as a challenge and he's moving in for the fight.
Great. I can't tell.
Do you need me to zoom in on you?
I don't think. No. I'm
Okay.
not looking at the map. I'm looking at my sheet
Okay, just making sure before I
at
like.
the moment. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm trying to see. I don't think I have a fighting style. I'm just trying to see if I have another action. Sometimes if you have like the
Yep.
2-weapon
No, I
fighting
gotcha.
thing, sometimes it helps.
Very good.
But I don't know if I do. So I think that's it for now.
Okay. Bel, you are up with Garakada on deck.
Okie dokie.
And I love how we always know who Bel is because he's the one who looks like a dragonborn.
So Bel is going straight down the middle.
Okay. Full movement.
Dashing as my action, and then cunning action dash. So that's 90 feet of movement.
90. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'll put you like right about in the middle. Would you like to be on any of the sides or just like dead center?
Dead center.
Okay. That's dead center. Well,
That's
dead center for
90
you.
feet. That's 90 feet from my current position.
Yeah, where you started. Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, 60 feet
and-
got Kyrie from the start to over there.
Yeah.
And then you just went straight forward. So.
Okay. In that case, that is. That's Bel's turn,
Okay.
and is going to hold there.
You're gonna hold.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Because I used my action and my bonus action.
Yeah, just make sure that's what you were saying. Okay, so it's Grakadar's turn with Sami on deck. All right. Let's see how this turn is. Okay. Ooh, okay. It's going to use its aggressive trait as a bonus action. Wookie can move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see. Bel, you got closer, so it's going to run up towards you.
That's fine.
All right, his speed is that, so right there. He is. We'll say for the sake, because obviously the table is what it is. He is within melee range. And he's going to attack you with his vibro axes.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Roll. Shit. Nah. I have to roll that now, so. Oh shit. Okay. You take 4 points of kinetic damage.
4.
Yep. And as he swings at you, you hear that like loud war cry of a Wookiee. And just like the bestial yeah, that.
Sorry.
The bestial
Sorry.
chime of an apple phone. No. The bestial challenge of bring it. And no, I'll not be making any Wookiee noises. My throat would not appreciate that.
Okay.
As his turn, Sami, you are up with Ragnar on deck.
How far away is Grakalar from me?
From you, let's see. 5, 10. Wait, 90 feet was from there to there, so 90. About 110 feet.
I'm sorry, what?
110 feet.
Fuck. Even with movement speed, I won't get close enough.
How close do you need to be?
I need to be within 30 feet.
Well, 90 would put you, no, actually, no. 80, so 80 feet would be just behind Bel. So if you could make it to behind Bel, you'd be within 30 feet.
Yeah, but that's gonna take up my action.
Oh, okay. Also, just so you know, that floating thing above Bel and Grakalar is in the actual thing. It is a floating, what's it called? Like a giant crystal illuminating the ring.
I'm gonna go ahead and move, start making my way as close as I can, but before I do, am I anywhere, am I within, like, is Ragnar near me?
Before you move, Ragnar is right next to you. Right now, you are next to Ragnar, Rane, and Bombyx.
I'm gonna use one of my force abilities, Heroism.
Okay.
So let me mark that. Ragnar, you are imbued with bravery until my concentration ends. You are immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my force casting ability modifier, and that is +4.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. As long as I don't lose concentration for the next 10 rounds, you will have that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way to be within 30 feet of Grakadar.
Okay, would you like to do you full movement?
Yes,
Okay,
30 feet.
Okay, so 10. 30. That puts you like parallel with Hesper. All right.
Gotcha.
Is there anything else you can do, like a bonus action or anything, or are you good?
Um,
When it comes to Jedi, I have to ask, how many skills do they have under their sleeves?
I'm sorry, I'm
No,
looking.
you were
real
good.
quick. I mean, I guess to give myself a little boost on my next turn, I will bonus action force leap. However, I won't leap just yet because I've just used my movement, because it says until the end of my next turn
Okay.
I can use this ability
So you're preparing it.
to add my strength score when I jump.
Okay. So we'll say you're holding it and preparing to move.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Ragnar, you are up.
Bel is within melee range, correct?
Yes, we're gonna say
Okay.
for the sake of everything. Yes, he's within melee range.
All right. Ragnar is going to start moving 30 feet diagonal, so towards Bel's right-hand side.
Okay. So we'll
To
split-
essentially,
So we'll put you
Start.
near there.
yeah, to start flanking.
Okay.
Would Ragnar be able to take a shot from there?
What's the range on your weapon?
75 to 300.
Then yeah, you could definitely take a shot.
All right, cool. And you know what's about to happen. Let's see if we hit first. That is a 16 to hit.
That does hit. Roll damage.
All right. Well, I'll need you to make a dex save for me.
Okay. What am I?
Because I'm
what DC? am I-
rapid. So because I'm flanking, I would technically have advantage, correct?
You would.
So you would roll at disadvantage.
Okay, but what's the DC I need to hit?
11.
Okay. First roll beat it, the second one didn't. Son of a bitch. Nice.
So that is going to be 2d10
Okay.
energy damage.
Yep, go ahead, roll.
So that's going to be 12 damage from Ragnar.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. So far what happens is Kyrie runs off to the side, Hesper and Sami run forward. Bel, you ran ahead of them, getting into the fray of it. You get attacked on sight, and right as you start to recover from the strike, you just see like a barrage of bolts come flying out and striking Grakadar square in the chest, and returning in kind the damage that he gave you. Next up, all of you think you've gotten this fight pretty much underhand, but then you notice something strange.
Son of
Fucking lair actions.
Not a lair action.
No. This whole thing's going to start moving.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
what
Excuse
is that? What is that?
On Kashyyyk, there are creatures
What is that?
Just throw it away.
that
Just throw the whole
Burn
thing
it.
away.
You know what?
We
Just
must
shoot me
burn
now.
it immediately.
there are creatures that are dangerous. One of them is called the Y-Shook.
Yep. Fuck.
I'm shook. I don't know why.
A Y-Shook.
I know why.
A Y-Shook is a medium-based spider creature from the planet Kashyyyk's forest floors. They are dangerous in that they usually hunt in packs, though in this instance, it seems that Grakadar has tamed it to serve him. And its turn is to move 40 feet.
This is the Wookiee version of a Rancor.
It comes up just behind him. And... Ooh, okay, how far is that? Ooh, okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Ragnar. It is going to launch a web at you.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. I had to see what the range was before I took it.
I just came back. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. You're being webbed. Or attempted to.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
Does a 14 break your AC?
That meets.
Meets and beats?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget, you've got 4 temporary hit points you can spare.
I know.
You need to make a DC strength check.
Okay. What do I need to beat?
12.
12?
Yep.
God, I wish heroism gave more buffs.
That was a 13. That was real close.
You all just watch this creature come out of nowhere, start skittering across the arena, takes one look at Ragnar and spits a web at him. It hits. But he is able to quickly just rip it off of him, preventing him from being restrained.
Thank God.
The creature starts making that chittering noise that giant spiders in fantasy always make. I'm not going to do it because you know what the sound is, so we're just going to, we're all going to just accept that we all know what sound we're talking about. Yeah, that sound. And it is at that point that it has used its move. Rane, you are up with Bombyx on deck.
Alright, so twins be thinking alike because Rane is going to do basically the exact same thing that Ragnar did, but going towards Kyrie and
Hesper? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to scoot you over here. Do you want to be on the left or right side of Hesper?
Right there is perfect.
Okay.
And she's going to take her blaster and try to hit the spider guy.
Roll for attack. I'm assuming you're using your pistols?
Yeah, my blaster pistol, yeah.
Just making sure.
You just bounced out of the... No.
What?
Sorry, my dice was being ridiculous.
I was like, what did I do?
Sorry. 22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay.
Roll damage, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. 7, 8. 8 energy damage.
8 energy? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hesper, the spiderous creature hulks towards your opponent and then attacks Ragnar. And immediately next to you, Rane appears and fires bolts at it. Each bolt hitting one of the legs, pushing it back a little, and it's shrieking out in pain for being attacked in such a way.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Rane, or is that all you can do?
I have a sneak attack,
Okay.
so I'm gonna try to It says that once per turn, I can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with a weapon attack if you have an advantage on the attack roll. So does that mean I can roll
That would
another
be
for this?
for example, next turn, if you attack the Wookiee, you would have advantage. Because
Okay.
it would have to be someone that you have advantage over. In a regular attack is not advantaged.
Okay.
So right now, if you attack the Wookiee, you would have advantage.
Then I will attack the Wookiee.
Do you have a second attack?
Wait. Just kidding.
That sounds like, wait a minute.
No, I don't have a second attack.
Oh, okay, the next turn, that will be when you can apply.
Okay. Can I do a cunning action and dash forward?
That makes it a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, you can. Where would you like to go?
Okay.
Towards Kyrie or towards...
Towards Bel.
Okay.
And I have a speed of 30.
All right, so we'll put you... That's 30. Bel, you did 90 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that you'll be like the halfway between them. Okay.
Okay.
Had to make sure. I'm like, wait, mathing. Okay, so there you are. That's all you can do. So, Bombyx, you are up.
Alright, homie. Where did my bestie go?
Which bestie?
I'm
You got a few of them.
Like, the one I just took on a date.
Oh, she's over here, like in the middle.
Okay, I thought she was in the middle, but I'm not
Yeah.
yet there in identifying everyone's.
Right now,
models.
Ragnar,
Mhm.
Hesper, and Sami are directly in front of you. Kyrie's off to the
Mhm.
side. Bel and Rane are closer to the middle.
Okay. Okay. Can I just move like as far as I possibly can?
Do you want
Where's my move? Where did-
Your movement would be like your movement part, but if you want to use your action, you can go double.
I am aware of that. Okay.
Just make sure you have the options.
No, yeah, I appreciate that. How far am I if I use my full 30 feet of motion?
If you
movement.
if you go 30, you'll be parallel with Ragnar, Sami, and Hesper.
Oh,
If you go double,
kind of up.
if you
Okay.
so if you go 60, you'd be parallel with Rane.
Wait a minute. Now I'm confused.
You are over here on the far left.
Yes.
If you go 30, you'll be up with these three. But if you go 60, you'll be like parallel with Rane, in behind Bel.
There. Oh, okay. 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 Well, let me move that 30
Okay.
next to the 3. And then how far is evil guy from me right now? How far is that?
Okay, 5, 10. About, what do we say? Let's see. 10, 20, 30. About 60 to 70 feet.
Damn it. Okay.
60, 70, 80.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't bring me joy, but I will use my action to double my movement.
Okay. Do you want to be closer to Rane, or do you want to be like Bel's opposite shoulder?
Closer to Rane.
Okay.
I do love her, but it is in my instinct to have a human shield.
Love you, darling. Protect me.
I love you, but please, I will use your physical body if someone tries to harm me.
All right, so you're closer
She
now.
is wearing armor.
Rane is
Yeah.
also to stand in front of someone to protect them and will die for them.
It's
So,
a perfect relationship, the perfect balance.
All right, so you've made
I will be your shield. I will use you as a shield.
that is your full turn.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Kyrie with Hesper on deck.
Baby girl, you better work.
You better. All right.
Remember, you were over here.
Yeah. Am I technically hidden?
Not yet. You're still out in the open.
All right. I would like to, because I got a lot of shit stacked on shit. I would like to hide as a reaction due to one of my exploits.
Okay. I'm assuming behind the column.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good scene. Good scene. You were hidden
And then
behind
I
the
would-
column.
Yeah, you sneaky. I would like to sneak attack a headshot. Please.
The spider or the Wookie?
The Wookie.
Okay. Take your shot.
Natural 20 can
Hell.
stream my screen.
Hell yeah. Do you get a crit on a 20? Most weapons I'm assumed do, so like I gotta make sure.
Probably. Hang on. I need to read my info on my carbine.
It's just the carbine.
Yeah, it's a disruptor carbine.
All right.
I don't really know if I have any.
I'm looking it up for you because I have the screen. Just start rolling your stuff, and I will let you know what it comes up with.
Am I basically just rolling twice?
Once I tell you if it's a crit or not, yes. So roll once, and I'll tell you if it's a thing or not.
Hang on.
You said disruptor.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes, 20 is a crit.
Okay, great.
So you roll the d8 twice.
Okay, great. And then do I add my additional damage from my sneak attack both times?
Once.
Once? Okay.
Because you're only taking one shot. You're not firing twice.
Okay, 20 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Also, that's acid damage, too, so that's going to burn them.
Hell yeah.
All of you are witness to, like, you all kind of, like, notice that Kyrie vanished. And while odds are you're probably like, where the fuck did she go? Before you can even ask anything, this jet of green flies out and just hits the Wookiee square in the shoulder, singeing the fur, causing Bel, you're closer, the putrid smell of burning hair and burning flesh to reach your nostrils.
Lovely.
Yep. The Wookiee shrieks out in pain, ripping their shoulder. And you can see as they remove their hand, mixture of green, red, and like the burning colors of like hair can be seen on that wound. Is there anything else Kyrie can do? Because assuming that was your bonus action, your action. So assuming you got nothing left?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kablamoed out.
Okay. Hesper, you are up with Bel on deck.
Great.
And Hesper, remember, there's a giant spooter.
Yeah.
You
She's-
need a big boot.
Yeah. She's definitely gonna be like, crap it all, and still going to use her Ranger's Quarry to once again for each turn. She'll target the Wookiee again
Okay.
and take a shot.
Fire away.
Ooh. That's a 20.
Is it a nat 20?
Not a nat 20.
Okay.
A 20.
Okay, roll damage.
Yeah.
Had to check if you had a crit too, because like, hey, you both got crits. That'd have been just like, wow.
That's 1d6. That's 3. That's 4 plus an additional d4. 8 points of damage.
8 total?
8 total.
Oh shit. Okay. This Wookiee is looking very beat up. Like, you guys are just laying into him. He is clearly used to fighting unarmed, untrained civilians. It has been quite a while since he's fought someone who's actually on his level of fighting.
Mm-hmm. And Hesper will head closer, about 20 feet, towards the center of the room.
Would you like to go behind Bel or closer to the other girls?
I'll go behind Bel.
Okay. Stop right around there.
Perfect.
Sweet.
And that's it for me.
All right, Bel, you are up with Garakadar on deck.
Now that I'm in melee with him,
You are?
I am going to...
You're going
No one else is in melee of him, just me?
to... Yep, just you.
Shit, okay. In which case, I'm just going to attack him once.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a good roll. Does a hold on. 19.
19 definitely hits.
All right, cool. 1d8. Oh shit! Max damage on my double sword. 11 points of kinetic.
Okay, just letting you know. He is using his Blood Rage ability, which means when a creature within 5 feet of this creature hits it with an attack, the Wookiee may use its reaction to immediately make a melee strike back.
That is absolutely fine.
So, he just rolled a 19. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You know, Bel could have pulled out armor that I didn't know about.
No, I've already got armor on.
Yeah, he rolled 6 damage.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
How much was the damage you did? You said max.
11.
Okay. The blows you two exchanged puts this Wookiee on his knee, using his blade to keep him above, collapsing.
Okay.
So you both traded very intense blows.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay. Just remind me, does disengage trigger a attack of
No, it does not.
Okay, just making sure. Where do you want to disengage to?
Actually, no. He's used his reaction already, so he can't attack again. So I'm just going to back off.
Yeah, okay. How far do you want to back off?
10 feet.
Just 10 feet? All right, so you're just going to back up towards the ladies.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else you can do or no?
That's all I can do.
Okay, it's Ragnar.
I do have a bonus action, but I don't need to use it.
Okay, it is Ragnar's turn. Ragnar, I should say. My bad. Okay, and Sami, you are on deck. He is going to use his Reckless ability, which at the start of his turn, he can gain advantage on all melee attack rolls during that turn, but attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of their next turn. So you got from Sami to Bombyx, you guys will have advantage on all attack rolls because he's going Reckless. As you backed away, Bel, he is going to charge towards... who's going to charge towards? Okay, he's going to charge at Rane. And he's going to try attacking her with his vibroblades.
Does he enter...
He does not.
my melee range? Fuck. Okay, cool.
He saw you back away, so he went for the next person in line.
Gotcha.
Rane does a 16 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You take... What is that? That is a... You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Let's see. That was his reckless attack. He moved, so yeah. That's his turn. And I'm making sure. You don't have any reactions, do you, Rane?
Hold on.
Just making sure before I say anything else.
And my thing just reset, so it logged me out. So give me a second.
Okay. I don't think you have any I
don't think so either, but I don't think I do.
Okay.
If I do, we'll come back, but I don't think I do.
That's his turn. Sami, you're up with Ragnar on deck.
How far away is Grakada from me now after he charged?
He is 35, 40 feet.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to get to him with my full movement, but I want to move within 30 feet.
Okay, so move 30?
Yes.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Just...
The area's crowded, so where do you want to be in relation to
No,
everyone?
I want to be within 30 feet. I don't want to
so you want to only move 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
That was my bad, okay.
I am going to use Force Disarm.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Strength or Dexterity saving throw, and it has to beat my DC 12.
Beat a 12?
He's probably going to beat it, but I'm going to try.
He rolled a 3.
Oh!
How many weapons is he holding? Just one?
He is holding 2 vibro axes.
One of the vibro axes shoots to my hand.
Okay. Just so you know, he rolled a nat 1, but he has a +3, so that's what I'm saying. He had a 3.
Oh.
Yeah, so one of the vibro axes shoots to my hand.
All right. You feel the tug, and while he tries to grip it and still, the arm you're pulling on is the one that Kyrie shot, so all that injury to the shoulder just relinquishes the axe, and it flies. For those who have played God of War, think of when Kratos' axe spins aggressively towards Sami, her catching it in the middle of the shaft and just holding it over her head.
So he has one less weapon now.
And you have one of your own.
Mm-hmm.
So the Vibro Axe has a +5 to hit.
1 second.
Yep.
And that's before proficiency, right? Just a +5?
Yep, just a +5. And
Holy shit.
the one you pulled is a D12 of damage.
Ooh.
Sami got the good axe.
Okay, I have that as a note.
Sammy's like, I got it. Lizzie Borden cosplay begins.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking over stuff.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my force sleep at all, so I'm just gonna let that die out, because I got as close as I needed.
Okay.
I've got nothing else, that's my turn.
Awesome. Ragnar, you are up.
How far is the Wookiee from Ragnar?
10, 20, 30, 45 feet.
Ragnar's gonna action surge and dash.
Which direction are you dashing?
He's just going right at the Wookiee.
Okay,
and
I'm only asking because there is a crowd around him, so that's why I'm like, where are you
oh,
playing?
he's gonna. No, it's a part of the thing. Let it happen.
Okay.
In the movement,
how
he's
far?
gonna because he's gonna get close to the group and then jump.
Okay.
He wants to. I want to try to leap over the crew if possible.
Okay. What's your leap ability?
I don't know what is a leap ability.
That would be if you're doing it like that, it'd be athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Question,
All right.
DM.
Answer.
Can I sacrifice my reaction this round to give Ragnar a boost in this leap with the Force?
I'll allow it. You have to roll a wisdom, and we'll add that result to his.
Okay.
Because what you'll be doing is like just pushing him up.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice my reaction.
We can say that is your reaction because you see him moving and you just react.
Yeah.
Okay. So, roll your athletic or acrobatics. God. I'm curious to see what you're doing.
No.
What did you get?
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. What did Ragnar get?
I'm rolling right now. That was a 17.
Yeah, that definitely clears the DC I had in my head. You guys hear the thudding of Ragnar's charging. Sami, you turn just in time to see it, and you immediately pick up what he's going to do. You just swing your arms and push him with the Force. Ragnar, you were not expecting this, but you feel this current pull you up as if someone grabbed you by the waist and just pulled you off the ground. Where are you landing?
Hopefully, because I needed to preface this, or I should ask this first. Can I put away the cannon and pull out the axe?
I would say you would have done that before the movement if you were going to do that.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
are we gonna have a kill box moment?
Because he is going to bring the axe down.
Okay, roll the attack.
We are literally having a grog kill box moment.
Yup.
Okay.
Please, please.
That is a 15 to hit.
What is the minimum amount of damage that you can do?
6.
How does Ragnar do this?
All of this in reaction to him cutting across at his sister.
Yep.
It's just utter silence from Ragnar
Uh.
and the run and just straight down.
Ragnar comes cleaving down. Ragnar, describe how the axe cuts through the Wookiee.
So, none of you have actually seen him use the axe for the first time, and some of you may recall when he said it, If he brings out the axe, it means death.
Yeah.
Just smooth like butter. It is a mythosaur axe, so it is golden and gorgeous.
So, just letting you know, you did kill its master. The second Y Shook comes out of camouflage in a rage
Son.
and charges towards you guys. And that's its entire turn. The first one, though, is wounded, just so you know. But you just also so you guys know, you killed the harder of the 3 enemies.
Low-key, y'all, I'm kind of scared of us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys are like, kind of like, demolishing.
I mean, that's kind of a good thing, though, right?
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It just means we're gonna have some tougher fights ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm going to adjust things moving forward. Just so you know, the second Y Shook came out. Rane, it's your turn if Ragnar is done.
Yeah, he used his 2, so if he can... Well, if there's any more movement, he's just going to move closer to the Y-Shooks.
You used... I would say you used all your movement to get that.
Okay.
Between the running and then the jumping, I would argue that constituted all of your movement speed.
Okay. Even with the action surge?
Only because you did such a high leap, I'm saying that was the other part of the movement.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you went up, then over.
Yeah, I'm good then.
Okay. Rane.
I'm right where I want to be.
Rane, you're up with Bombyx on deck. Holy fucking shit! Didn't expect Ragnar to get the finish. I kind of thought it was gonna.
Okay.
I kind of thought it was gonna be Bel because of the whole melee thing.
Knowing my friend Zack.
You cut out there.
You cut out.
Surprised. Proud. Consistently proud. Just also not surprised.
Valid. Rane, you are up with Bombyx on deck.
All right.
You got 2 spooters.
She's going to charge and use her weapon again.
All right.
She's gonna get, I would say, oh, how close do I want to get? Because I want to get close, but I don't want to get too close.
You don't want to get so close that it's a problem.
Yeah, but also Rane likes to cause problems. So, let's see.
Well,
Yeah.
You got 30 feet. Do you want to get towards the center of the arena or directly closer to them?
Can I get can I kind of not center of the arena, but between the 2 of them and a little close to them? So just past the shadow.
Like right over here?
Yeah.
Okay, you can get there.
Okay.
That'll be your full
and then
movement.
she's gonna take a shot at the wounded.
Okay, roll to attack.
All right.
Again, I made the Wookiee stronger, thinking, oh, you guys would go for the spiders first. You were like, nah, fuck that, Wookiee, kill.
Well, I rolled a 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Shots wide.
Damn.
It reels back on its hind legs and just kind of screeches at you as you fire and miss and hit the ground.
Got it.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Actually, no, wait, no, you have advantage this turn. I forgot because of the
Sneak attack.
yeah. Not only that, but when the Wookiee did the relentless thing, you guys all have advantage until your next turn. Forgot about that. Shit.
Can I?
So yeah, you get
try
to
again.
Yeah, no, so that you get to roll twice. My bad.
Yeah.
I completely forgot I just said that too. Well, it wasn't even 2 turns ago.
12.
12?
Yeah.
That does hit. Roll.
No.
How much?
6 damage.
All right. open fire, and again, as I said, it tries to reel back, but because it reeled back on its hind legs, it exposed its stomach, and you fire like 3 shots into it, causing it to like double over in pain. This one looks very wounded now. Bombyx, you are up.
How far am I from disputers?
Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 50 feet.
Yeah,
You can move 30 and then be within 20 feet away.
I know.
Don't you have magic to use too?
That's what I'm trying. But the one magic that I wanted to use before the guy died, and then the guy died, is a very narrow range, and I'm like, well, should I just use the ones with the bigger range?
What's the range that you had?
The one I wanted was 30 feet.
Well, if you move 30 feet now, you'll be within 20 feet of both.
I know. It's just like, you know. Yeah, I'll walk. I'll do a little model strut, a little quick jog over.
All right. Do you want to be next to Rane?
Always.
Okay, next to Rane.
And then. Okay. Okay. Which one have we been hitting the most? Have any of us hit
the top one of the two?
I don't know what that means. Left or right?
Like the further when looking at the screen, the one on top.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I did
good.
not register.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to aim this at the right one.
Okay.
My denounce ability.
Okay. What's that do for those of us who don't know?
It's a concentration thing. A target of your choice within range must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, when the target makes their next attack or roll. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. On a failed save, when the target makes their next attack roll or saving throw, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number from it.
Oh, I know what you do. Okay, I know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good ability. Also, it's based on charisma, you said?
Yes.
Oh, that's these things' dumb stat. What's the DC I have to beat?
How do I find that out?
It should be on the info. It should say like DC blank.
This one doesn't.
What's it called again?
Is it just like the denounced?
Denounced?
Yes, denounce. D-E-N.
Oh, yep, I'm looking at it. Denounce. Okay, here we go. It is. Failed. Says, okay, what's your Oh, it's based on your thing. So what's your what's it called? Your
Arc save DC?
That thing, yes, please.
Yes, that's a 12.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely lost. These things have a -3 to charisma.
Great.
So on its next turn, I have to roll a d4 to minus anything I roll
Yes.
for it. Okay.
Yes.
So you pretty much hexed the fucking thing, but not hexed.
Basically.
Okay. Duly noted. Funnily enough, its turn is after yours, so once you are done, it'll have its move.
Excellent. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it fail.
Right, it's going to, honestly. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. So this one is going to run up to you two. And it's going to attempt to bite Rane. Let's see. But because of Bombyx, it has a -4. Rane does a 13 hit.
I have a 13 AC.
So meet and beat.
Yep.
Okay. Then what is it? Bite is Where the hell's... Oh, here it is. I can find my own dice. You take 4 points of kinetic damage, and you must roll a Constitution save. What you get? What's your con save?
I don't know.
You have to roll a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Well, I rolled and I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
So like a nat 1.
Yeah.
Then you are poisoned.
Cool.
You must...
Son of a bitch.
So, you must roll a d4 to see how much damage you take.
Wait, that's a d6.
You're not that
I was
poisoned.
like,
Jesus.
She's got a weak constitution,
D4?
guys. Yeah, 1d4.
I don't know. Do I not have my d4?
The little pyramid thing.
This one?
The little pyramid. No, that's a d8.
Then yeah, I don't have my d4. Hold on.
Okay.
I can grab it real quick.
I mean, unless someone wants to roll a d4 for you and you trust them.
Huh?
Unless you want someone to roll a d4 for you and you just trust them.
You know what? Twins trusting twins.
Okay.
Ragnar, roll
Alright.
that d4.
Because all it is
I got
it's
you.
just damage, so it's not like anyone's going to be adding or
Yep.
subtracting anything.
I rolled a 4.
Take 4 damage.
Just to let y'all know, I'm at a 5 right now.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Kyrie, it is your turn with Hesper on deck.
Can I give Rane some milk? See if that'll help. Oh my god.
Do you have a healing item?
Girl, no.
Oh, I was like, if you have a healing item, you can run towards her. And
I have money. Can I throw money at the problem?
unfortunately, not in this situation.
Damn.
Capitalism does not work on spiders.
Fuck.
We envy them in that regard.
I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna go pew pew in the shadow.
Pew pew in the shadows. Go for it. Which one?
Pew
wait,
pew in the shadow.
Are you shooting the one that attacked Rane, or are you shooting the already injured one?
Let's. I need to get that one off of Rane.
Okay.
Because that's the problem. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that one.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
Oof.
Also, remember you have advantage because of No, wait, no, you don't. Never mind. My bad. Sorry, you don't.
Oh no,
No.
But you should make that mistake and say it anyway.
No.
That'd be so nice.
No, I forgot that it was because it was until the end of the round.
Alright, well, I rolled a nat 1 to attack, which is horrible. This is terrible.
My
Please.
apologies, but you are miss. Not only do you miss the shot, but you I'll say because it's a
No.
nat 1, you lose your hiding ability. Like the spiders now know where you are.
Alright, that's fine. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Okay.
I was gonna make it be like you attack the others, but I'm like, no, from where you are, you wouldn't have missed that badly.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm sorry.
I know!
No,
I
no.
was like, oh my god, I killed my
No, that would be if you were like right next to her, kind of thing. That kind of distance, no. You shot wide, and they both now know where you are. Because remember, you were hidden, so now you've lost your hidden cover.
Do I still have a bonus action?
You have a bonus action in movement.
Okay. Movement? Can I... Are they gonna see me if I try and hide again?
You can... Yes, sort of. Like, what do you want to do?
I want to hide. I want to move from location.
Okay.
And like, cause I'm behind the pillar.
Yes,
Right.
yes, you're over here behind the pillar.
Dude, can I move to the other pillar and then hide as a reaction?
5, 10. It's more than 30 feet.
Okay.
If you wanted, you could climb to the top of this little stone pyramid thing to give yourself height.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go to the
Yeah.
top of that?
Yeah, that sounds tasty.
Tasty.
It's tasty.
Trying not to make you fall into the little hole it has.
Oh my god, what's down there?
It's part of the map. Don't worry about it. It's just the thing. Also, for those that are watching at home, I will be putting the info down below, the person who made this map, and if you use Talespire yourself, you can get the link to their map there. I may love Talespire, but I do not have the skills to make some of the maps that people make. So yes, that's you've done your movement, you've done your action, you still have your bonus action.
I want to hide, but I can't hide behind anything. I don't have anything to hide with.
Not at the moment, no. You'd have to make one more movement.
Yeah, no, I think I just exist here.
Okay. Then Hesper, you are up with Bel on deck.
Cool. The wounded, the first one, the top one.
Yeah.
I'm a pew pew.
Go for the pew pew.
Oh, I'm gonna make it my target.
Okay, you can make it your quarry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ha 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 ha. Has 19 to hit.
Oh, 19 definitely hits. Hold on, what's the minimum amount you can do? Because of all your pluses and all that.
5, I think, is the minimum.
Then how does Hesper want to do this?
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Hesper is gonna, she's gonna, like, blow her bangs out of her face.
Okay.
And, like, Jinx style, just hold it out, just go, pew, right in between the eyes.
You all watch as Rane has been attacked by a spider. Kairi tries to get a shot and unfortunately missed, but Hesper does not miss. As described, lifts her arm and fires with a precision of a sniper right between the eyes of the first Waishuk, dropping it where it stands, leaving only one remaining, taking away actually some of its stats, because holy shit, they have a pack thing. Alright, so that means it just lost... Oh, okay. It just lost some of its abilities. Gotta love when one of the things is pack tactics.
I love it.
If there anything else you would like to do, you can still have a movement and bonus action.
Is it... Hang on, I don't think I have anything really.
Which is your class again?
I'm the scout.
Okay, that's what I thought. Before I open the operative and start telling you things you don't have. You... level 2... You do have your tech casting. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you got tech casting, you've got fighting style, which you said you already did. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have much added. What's... Oh, yeah, okay, that's just like... Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have much that I can see. Okay. But you still have a movement if you wish to move closer.
Yeah, she's... you know, just for dramatic flair, she kills the thing and just walks another 10, 20 feet. 20 feet, we'll say 20 feet forward.
Okay.
Just like a steady walk. It's just loading up the next shot.
Fair enough. You stop right in front of Bel and right next to Ragnar as your gun is ready to go. And with that, Bel, you are up with Sami on deck. I was about to say the Ragnar, but Ragnar is dead. So right. Bel, then Sami.
How far was the last Waishuk?
2, 4, 6, 35 feet.
Bonus action dash to get up to melee range.
Okay, would you like to be on Rane's right side, or are you going to go in front of Bombyx?
on Rane's right side.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because I'm currently flanking?
You do.
So I'm going to hit with sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Thank God for advantage. I'm not even joking. Nat 20.
Nice. So crit.
A nice little crit there. Let me double check something real quick. I need to know how many.
What are you doing? The sneak attack?
Yeah, just wondering how many sneak attack damage I have.
I'm checking. I think it's a D. It's
It's still 1d6.
yeah. I was gonna say I think it should be 1d6 still. All right. So
Ooh.
how much? Mathing.
27 points of kinetic damage.
Fuck. How does Bel do this?
This is a bit of flare, but with the double sword, in one fell swoop, Bel wants to sever the 4 legs on one side, the 4 on the other, and then swings the blade above his head and brings it down right on the Waishook's head.
You all witness Bel charge forward, sliding under one side, turning and sliding under the other, and taking out both legs. And as it goes down, brings the blade down straight through where its head would be. The squelching screech it unleashes before it dies, followed by its body crumpling up. You have survived combat.
Yeah.
And I have to change the music because, duh. With that, you can all see. If there was a crowd, there would be cheers, but there is no crowd. Only the hologram of your host, who has a look of surprise and almost disgust. For you killed the Wookiee champion and his pets. The Great Tory of the Hut commends you for your efforts today. Your deeds, glorious as they were, shan't be forgotten anytime soon. For you have won. The Great Toria offers you one request, if it be within his power to grant. No strings attached. What say you, champions?
Okay.
Yeah. Can we?
I got a random, not off-table question, but off-table question.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Health-wise, how we looking?
I think as of right now, you, Bel, and did Hesper get hit? No.
Got it.
Nope.
No, so it's just you two got hit.
Got it, and we're at the same level.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, just double checking.
But yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
No, you're
because I was
you're
like,
fine. I think some of you have med kits on them.
I do. Hesper will help. Will help Rane.
Okay.
Help patch her up.
Okay. While you do that, again, the Great Hut does wish to know what kind of request would you ask of him? in your moment of victory.
So the whole point of us being here is to kill a bunch of people, right?
You asking me or you asking the group?
Yes.
The group. I'm hoping.
This is above table.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
'cause I just heard a bunch of people and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill them, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. Or is the main objective dismantling this, and we just kill people in the process?
Your job. You came here to get rid of Jafan and his group, to liberate the moon, or if you can. The Jedi and the Republic were more like, "Hey, assess the situation, act accordingly."
Okay.
You guys, when you learned it, you all were like, "No, we're gonna fucking kill them." Like, you guys kind of agreed, "Fuck shit up."
Okay, yeah. So it was a handle the situation up to your interpretation, and we all interpreted as kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So then, what is the best way we can ask Mr. Pizza Hut to get us
Crazy, dude. Pizza Hut is insane.
I know it may feel pointless, but for that, it made me laugh so much. I'll give that an inspiration.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
That was a good one.
Mr. Pizza Hut's crazy,
What a way
bro.
to break the tension, man.
Not the Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, just the Mr. Pizza Hut. Ah, that was good.
I'm so proud of myself.
That was good. I like that.
Will the Great
yeah,
Toria
what's the
give
best-
us a moment to confer with? Give us a moment to confer as a group. Bel asks in character.
Yeah. The Hut speaks to the translator and replies, "You have a few minutes. I understand combat can be draining. But the Great Toria does not wish to be kept all day."
We're not gonna keep you, buddy. Don't worry. Mr. Pepperoni.
Crazy dog.
Jesus.
So, what's the best thing to request to get us into a better position to kill people? We've got
You took out one of Jafan's lieutenants.
yeah.
Yeah. One down.
We could.
The 4?
There's 4 lieutenants total.
4 lieutenants total. Then there's Jafan. So we've got 1 out of 5 currently.
And a reminder that you guys did see the direction in which the Mandalorian one flew off last night.
Yeah.
And you know that 2 of them are always with Jafan at all times, but you just took 1 out.
Right.
What
The Wookiee's
thing
always
now,
planet side.
Yeah. And we know that the Mando is now planet side as well.
Well, he was last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. So if Jafan isn't here, then that means the Twi'lek and the Bothan are both with him.
Mm-hmm.
So we could kill all of our birds with 1 stone if we are so bold to grant an audience with Jafan, Trisk, Mefena, and Kor.
Do you think in any way, shape, or form that they would make that a fair fight?
No.
I'm not sure. I don't
Like
think
if they're not.
in a fight.
For what it's worth, if we're discussing what you're suggesting, that would be a 7v3 kind of 4. But as Ragnar said, that would you guys be walking into a fair fight?
No, but we
He-
get us closer to the situation to assess.
Fair.
What do you all think? Player to players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I think. Doug.
I'm a little brain dead at the moment. So
Same. I'm
down
like,
for whatever.
I don't know about putting them all in the same room. I kind of want to get them one by one because like they don't really know we're coming for them. We have the element of surprise.
Well, the Mando might know
Well,
more than the
Man-
others.
The Mando
Just a
knows that
tad.
something's up at least.
Something's up.
right.
Would the party
And now-
like to end here and have you guys spend the next 2 weeks planning it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then what
Sure.
we'll do is
Yeah.
we'll end the episode here. And we'll
On a
immediately pick
cliffhanger.
up right here when we come back, where you guys will decide
Heck
on what
yeah.
the favor is. And hopefully by then you'll have a party name.
We do.
Also,
I think we do.
are we gonna heal Bel
Does anyone have a healing ability to give Bel?
or medkit or something? Because homie, homie hurting a little bit.
I will say that because of your victory, the droid will come out offering medkit to him.
Bless.
that's so nice.
So nice.
We just pour alcohol on him. He's grandpa. It'll be all right.
Easily. I stole a bottle, remember?
Dump a bottle of
Wait.
scotch and just call it a day.
I stole
Yeah.
that bottle earlier. Slay.
He
Anyway,
doesn't believe in medical droids.
But no,
He doesn't believe in alcohol.
Bel, give yourself one medkit use. So whatever one hit die roll would be. But no, what will happen is because we're going on the 2-week break, you guys will have 2 weeks to figure out what you guys want to do and ask of the hut.
Yeah.
And we will pick up here. You guys can reveal that request, and we will hold off on what the party's name will be until that point, so you guys can have the time to like debate it and come to an agreement.
Mhm.
And before we say anything, yes, Rane.
2 things.
Yes.
1, above table, canon. Rane now has a spider bite on her shoulder because I think that'd be pretty fucking badass.
Okay.
2, guys, we out pizzaed the hut. We did it.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Yes, we did.
Oh my god. Anyway.
What's the Pizza Hut slogan?
Oh fuck. What is
no one
it?
out pizzaed
Something
the hut.
about the hut.
No one
Something's
out
better than the hut.
I forget what it
You
is.
can't out the hut. Oh,
No one
yeah,
out-pizzas
It's literally no one out pizzas the hut.
Oh,
we out pizza the hut,
Jesus.
y'all.
That's fire.
So, with that being said, if there's nothing else, I think this would be a good place to wrap for the evening. Sami, do you wish to keep the axe as a trophy?
Yeah, she's gonna hold on to it.
Okay, fair enough. You can keep it. in your
She's
inventory.
We'll discuss how she's feeling next session.
Okay.
Because there is a dead Wookiee in front of her.
That's very valid. So, anyone else having anything they need to do really quick?
It's real quick,
Yes.
but like, there's dead things in front of us.
Yeah.
We could harvest those dead things.
We can harvest.
I will say we'll do the looting next session.
Okay,
Yeah.
Because that way,
That's-
just you guys can, like, be more
that's what I was going for. I didn't want to.
Jill, I've taught you well.
No, we can do that. We can do that next session.
Gotta be looting, baby.
Okay.
We stay looting, Jill.
We
No,
always stay
we can do that next time. So that will be what we do. If that's it, then this is where we'll end the session. For those watching, this is the last session of the year. You won't be noticing a difference, but we will be taking the next 2 weeks off, for it is time for the Christmas and the New Year's. So if my math is correct, you'll be watching this at the end of February. So by the time you watch this, it's almost spring. Dear God. Hopefully you guys, player-wise, have a lovely holiday season. I hope you all a good Yule tidings, Christmas evenings, and years of Eve. And we will see you guys next time. Ooh,
I think it's
like that.
just 1 year.
Right, yeah. I'll see you guys next year. And as always, is it Sunday yet? Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.